I have a Yahoo here. Can I read it? And
Yes.
whoa, Yahoo! Give me a banner advertisement for Shondaland. Hello, it's a real thing. Guys, Yahoo's advertising a thing that I could go and watch and consume. It's not telling me about Melissa McCarthy or Ellen DeGeneres' recent death.
Things are turning around.
Very exciting. Okay. This one was sent in by Morgan Davey. Keep it wavy, Morgan Davey. Thank you. Now it's Rooms to Go. God, Altaba's really taken off. Maybe I should give Altaba a chance. It's by Yahoo Answers user. They're anonymous. Jefferson asks, help, how to properly get rid of a Ouija board. Ouija? Ouija? A lot of people say Ouija, and that doesn't, it's not. It can't be, right?
It's
got
Ouija.
Ouija. Mm-hmm. I have had nothing but bad luck with this paper board I printed. Mm-hmm. And I'm tired of it. I just want to move on and not think about the paranormal anymore. It's been telling me to kill by someone named Zozo. I've been lied to by something named Kelly or Nancy. That's a bad board you got, dude. Killed by someone named Zozo, or I've been lied to by someone named Kelly or Nancy. How to properly get rid of this thing? I want it out of my life. Oh, and please, done tell me that Ouija boards are fake, because I had it turn off the light in my house. So don't say it's fake, because it's real.
What?
If you think, hey, if you think it's fake because you haven't tried it using it hard enough, or you're just too wussy to try it, so tell me how to get rid of this thing. So important.
Is your Ouija board hooked up to your Echo Dot?
Yeah. Your Elijah board has
Ouija.
smart home technology inside of it. It's the internet of a Ouija.
It's finally a smart board. Because it's 2017. Your Ouija board should be smart. Listen, can we drill down on one question? I've been lied to by what?
Kelly or Nancy. And so
what? Exactly.
It's telling me to kill by someone named Zozo. So
Zozo's, okay, I get that.
yeah.
When you think about the practicalities of using a Ouija board, okay? Mm-hmm. Why do you think there are, I don't understand how you're differentiating between two entities named Kelly or Nancy. Why would you think that's the same person that's just maybe going by Kelly or maybe going by Nancy? I don't understand.
I'll tell you the problem here, Justin. The question asker assumes that they have a faulty board when I think they have a faulty ghost. And you're like, hey, ghost, who killed you? And the ghost is like, I don't know. Kelly, Nancy, who can even tell?
Maybe all the spirit said is it's a woman's name and it ends in a Y. So just
it says Kelly. Kelly. Wait, Nah. Hold up.
Okay.
Maybe their name is like Mary Sue, but it's Kelly Nancy.
Yeah.
My name's Kelly Nancy, and I want you to kill people.
Now, Yahoo Answers user Dr. NG says, since it's a paper Ouija, it's not a genuine Hasbro Ouija. It is worthless.
It wasn't made by the Hasbro witches.
The Hasbro necromancers. Had you not been a cheapo and bought yourself a proper GHO at any fine toy store, no fucking clue what that means, you could have donated
genuine
it to
Hasbro Ouija.
Jesus.
Probably.
Yeah. You could have donated it to Goodwill. As a game, it's good for a $2 tax deduction if you itemize your taxes. I recommend you.
Now, listen, Kevin, taxes all look good. I do want to ask you about this one charitable donation of it says here a Ouija board, $2 donation of a Ouija board. Is that correct?
It was a GHO, Tom. I don't know what to tell you.
It was a genuine article, babe.
Oh, Jesus. That's definitely this person's concern. How do I get rid of my printed paper Ouija board while also saving myself some scratch?
Excuse me, gentlemen. I, by Googling GHO Ouija board, have stumbled on an article called Warning Signs of Zozo, the Ouija board demon.
Oh, that's no good. Oh, well, this is probably this is probably the movie, isn't it? This is probably the movie. I think there's probably the movie had a Zozo, I bet.
Here's some signs you may be in contact with Zozo.
Oh, jeez.
Below, now our podcast is haunted, by the way.
Great.
Below is a list of items that may indicate you are in contact with Zozo during a spirit communication session.
I don't want to be in contact with Zozo, damn it.
Hang up, Zozo.
Hang up, Zozo, get out of here.
Hey, put Smooth back on. Put Smooth on the line.
Smooth back on, I miss Smooth. Get out of here, Zozo.
Rapid figure 8 movements of the planchette. Rainbow side-to-side movements of the planchette. If the planchette spells out Zozo, Zaza, Mama, OZ.
Papa, beep beep, ding ding.
Or
Oucho,
ding
Dimpo,
dong.
Bobo. Oh, damn it, guys. It said Ding Ding. Zozo's here. Why didn't you just call him Ding Ding?
That's
Okay,
mean.
Wait a minute. What if so it spells out all these things? What if you're not in touch with the demon, but rather are in touch with the ghost of Scatman, the Scatman? Zozo, abacus, abacus. I'm the Scatman. Oz, abacus, mama.
Figure 8 movements, rainbow shape.
Shake your planchette all over the place.
We gotta destroy the Ouija, though, because we can't have a Jumanji situation. Although now that I'm thinking about it, that's not what that is. I'm thinking of The Mask, where they tried to destroy the mask, but it kept coming back.
If they printed off their own Ouija, where did they get the planchette from?
Oh, no, Travis, that's a fine question. Probably made it from a jelly jar and saran wrap. If I had to guess.
Like, we should diagnose that. Like, if your computer's broken, if your computer is inhabited by Zozo, you don't just assume it's something. You run through some diagnosis. I'm just saying maybe the problem is not the board, but in fact the planchette, the Kate Blanchett. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's
entirely
the
possible, but we're all dancing around the bullshit of how to destroy a genuine Ouija.
It's not, though.
But
Again,
it's not a genuine Griffin.
You're right. It's not a genuine Ouija, so this person's just making shit up, and they don't have Zozo. You're fine. Put it in the garbage disposal. Flush your stupid paper Ouija down the toilet. Now, if I had a genuine GHO, and this thing was ruined with Zozo, nasty with Zozo, dripping with Zozo's ichor, what do I do about him?
You gotta bury it under your local shoe factory.
One thing that this website recommends is that you set boundaries before you start any spirit communication.
What?
Yeah, it's important to set boundaries with ghosts, entities, demons that you may be communicating with. Hey, so that's not that wouldn't be a very good demon, huh? If you have like a safe word that it respects, that's not like really what I think of with a demon. Like, I'm okay. No, I'm sorry. You're right. I crossed the line. That was too far. I'll
that
turn
was
your
on
lights
me.
back on.
I get it. You know what I mean? Thank you for communicating with me instead of just being mad and not telling me why.
Instead of at me.
Statement. I am a demon. I want to eat your soul.
Do you think after the Ouija movie came out that the rate of Ouija usage across the country spiked or diminished? Do you think that kids saw the Ouija movie and said, I don't want to fuck with Zozo, and so they did not buy a Ouija board? Because you know Hasbro probably like pushed the very much so like they did with Trolls when Trolls came out. They were like, here's new Trolls. I bet they started printing Ouija boards again to time it with the release of the movie. But that puts themselves in a weird situation where it's like, it's a Ouija board. And then you're like, oh, sick. And you see the movie and the kids get killed by Zozo probably. And you think like, this is not a good advertisement. It's not if like in the Coca-Cola polar bear commercials, if a child came up to try to get some Coca-Cola and the polar bear fucking killed them. That would make you think like, maybe I don't want Coca-Cola. So do you think people are using these things more or less?
Well, I know to speak for myself, Griffin, just using I statements here, I have not stopped playing Battleship since I saw that fucking flick. Yeah. So I would think that probably it's the same deal where like you just get the fever, you know?
Do you think if you saw when the year after Jumanji came out and swept the nation with David Allen Greer fever, with Dag fever, do you think that if you were a small child the year after that movie came out and you loved that movie so much and you found an old mysterious board game that you would fucking play it? Because I think I still would be like, I know this is going to like really be taxing on David Allen Greer, but I kind of want to know what the adventure is. It's an old wooden box in your grandma's cupboard, and it says like tropical adventure on it, and you're like, I think I'd like to find out. And there is like a faint drumming noise coming from the box, and you just saw Jumanji. Would you still crack that lid and roll those bones? Yes.
Hell yes.
No question.
Yeah.
I played Jumanji in a heartbeat if given the opportunity.
Do you think do you think the Zathura kids saw Jumanji, and when they saw the Zathura box, they were like, this is going to take us on a deadly space adventure, but fuck it, man. It didn't work out so great for David Allen Greer, but I really want to check out the Zathura game.
Are you aware that Ouija, the movie, was produced by Hasbro Studios?
Yeah.
Is there... It kills people.
Yeah.
Like this is a film.
Come by our game. Come by our game. It'll kill your kids with Zozo. Merry Christmas. I got you a Ouija. I want you dead, you dirty fucking rat.
Perfect. Print it. Send it to theaters.
You nasty fucking nephew. I got you a Ouija board. I hope Zozo chokes the life out of you, you nasty nephew.
And it does strike me. I keep thinking about the Ouija board, and it's weird because it's very singular to me. I can't think of another board game that is sold that's like, enjoy playing Monopoly, but also when you play it, you're making real money. Like, there's not really another board game that has a deeper layer of like sales pitch to it. Like the Ouija is a fun party game, and also you're contacting Satan. Like that's such a weird, and people are like, oh, that's fun. Like, you can buy it at Target.
Yeah, like when you pop the pop-o-matic popper in Sorry, they don't try to convince you the dice are alive.
Yeah.
And you're really shaking those pieces of shit up.
Be careful playing the game of life. Like that shit. You've got real babies now.
The game of death.
I hope your mousetrap works. Those little rats have the plague. They don't really.
It's just such a fucked up sales pitch. Buy our game. It might kill you.
I mean, you could play Grape Escape with real grapes, I guess. Like, you could do... I was going to joke about that, but you could do that. You don't have to make them take them to the factory, mash them, smash them, another history. You could just, like, get some grapes and play Grape Escape with real grapes.
You might actually be worried about waking Daddy.
Yeah. You could wait. You could play Don't Wake Dad. You could play Don't Wake Daddy so hard that your daddy, in fact, wakes up because the game got so overzealous. That's possible. That one could happen.
I mean, you could actually put a goat on the roof when you're playing a game of Hey Pa. There's a goat on the roof, an actual board game that Hasbro made in 1966.
Do you think that anybody was ever playing 13 Dead End Drive and then a painting fell off their mantle and killed them? Like, was that... Do you think that's
statistically speaking, yes.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Everything has happened once.
Got another Yahoo here. This one is anonymous. It was sent in by lots of folks, but I'm going to say this one was sent in by Geraldine asks, I have a fast food question. Okay. I am tired of vertically excessive burgers. Where can I get the wide burgers? Fast food establishments seem locked in conflict to make the tallest burger, and it's getting silly.
What a wonderful way to phrase it. They seem locked in conflict. When will the bloodshed end?
I want a wide, easy-to-eat burger. McDonald's Quarter Pounder patty is between 3.8 and 4 inches in diameter. Just the patty, mind you. Don't get me started on this bun. For a double Quarter Pounder, they just stack two, one on top of the other. I'd rather have an 8-inch wide half pounder than a double Quarter Pounder.
Wow.
Give me something original, not twice of something else. Shit, that's a good sentence. Give me an original, not twice of something else. Let us look at condiment distribution. Okay, this goes on and on and on. There's no conclusion to say the double Quarter Pounder is a different burger than the Quarter Pounder. Yes, the ingredients are the same, but the ratios are so skewed. It's a different burger experience. Truly ironic that the only constant is that wretched bun. New paragraph, 2 words. I'm right. Next paragraph. So, having expressed my desire for a wide burger, and now adding that I require this wide burger on the go, where does one find such a mouthful? Postscript. I ask this question in earnestness. I expect you to respond in kind. Also, my last question about Luby's Cafeteria a fair while ago didn't go well for me, so I'm posting this anonymously. I understand there are some Luby's lovers out there still. My heart goes out to you. Thank you, friends. Bless. This is a fucking tour de force.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like a manifesto.
This one was written by Dame Meryl Streep, and it's really very, very powerful. I'm right.
I didn't know you could just do that when you were like arguing something.
I did not either.
You could just like halfway through just like, I'm right. Oh. Okay.
2 4-inch wide patties stacked on top of each other is inferior to 1 8-inch wide patty. I'm right.
Let me see you guys. Let me see if this sort of satiates the question from your point of view. The Long Big King. I don't know if this is still available. I guess it's not. But it was a real burger where Burger King, the fucking maniacs at Burger King, took 2 patties of beef and they put them on the long BK broiler bun that they use for the BK chicken sandwich, or the BK broiler, and it's two burgers next to each other instead of on top of each other. And
wait. They didn't They didn't shape a new ovular patty. They
realized they had a long bun already.
Oh my
and we know
God.
that we know enough about the system to know that that's the reason. I mean, the real answer is they don't want a special bun. Is the question? Is the real thing?
The problem with that, Justin, is then you have like some real like dead zone corners where you're just getting bun.
No, bud. I don't think you're understanding this correctly.
It's two patties next to each other, right?
Okay, are you imagining? Because I feel like you're not imagining it. I'm getting fucking so mad. Two patties next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Those are
One
circular patties on a rectangular bun.
No. It's not a rectangular bun. What are you talking about? Where would you find a rectangular bun?
I'm saying, like, if you look at the middle where the two patties are next to each other, one curves in and the other curves in.
Yes.
There's space there and there.
Okay, but what I didn't tell you is that they have been lovingly hand ladled on top of one another, so there is overlap, right? So we're talking about a sort of figure 8 of meat.
So now you
with
have
the
a lumpy
bun
middle.
A fantastic
There's a lumpy middle.
arch.
The most delicious bite is that one, the one in the middle where for a second you're eating a double.
Now, what I do
And then
like
it's right
about
back to the exhausting process of eating this long burger that you've started.
not to go back to Amominous's question, as Griffin said, but I do agree that two burgers stacked on top of each other is different from two burgers or a bigger burger. Because two burgers stacked on top of each other could be the same amount of eating time, right? Because you're looking at the same number of bites, where a bigger burger is more bites to get
that's a good point.
Burger.
That's a good point, Trav. With a tall burger, I'm not limiting the depth of my chomp.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm still chomping down on that like I would a single pattied burger.
Yes. It is a lot easier to share a wide burger, cut it in half, than take apart some kind of double quarter pounder and say, like, now you get this part of a bun and this one patty. That's nothing.
I do like the long burger. I got excited about the 8-inch wide hamburger, but then I started thinking about logistically how we're going to package these. Get them in a bag. Get them through the windows of people's cars.
Yes.
These pizza-sized burgers. And that's where unless we sort of galaxy folded it, where each burger did sort of have a hinge in the middle, and then that would make it just a little bit more palatable.
But that I do like that compared to the if we discount In-N-Out Burger and they're crazy like 12 stacking burgers or whatever, there is a limit to the height a burger can go, right? Most people stop at like 3 patties. But if we're talking about length of burger,
anything,
my friends, we are looking at a whole new, like, forgive the pun, dimension.
You are suggesting that we don't just stop at what, like the 2-inch wide and then 8-inch long burger.
Yes,
this could be a tenth of an inch wide, 4 meter long burger roll,
like a nerd's rope but burger,
but hamburger.
For children without a lot of penny candy, they can have a burger that they eat on all day long.
Yes.
They don't have the money. These poor orphans roaming the streets without money for penny candy. They don't have the ability to just buy burgers whenever they want to. They only have burger money in the morning when their mums send them off to university. So they take the money and they buy an extremely long burger that they can enjoy all day long.
And the doubles as a belt.
Few bites in the morning. It's like the Mirthmobile. They got a little burger dispenser, a long burger dispenser up above the visor.
You get a spool of this everlasting string burger, and you can just have it all day. All the pizza, everlasting string burger in the morning, in the evening, at supper time. When your burger is a string coil, go for it, kids. That'll be the theme song. I'm still working on it.
Yes,
I love it. Go for it, kids.
And then we have all kinds of different like dispensers we can employ. You have the bubble tape kind of dispenser. You have, maybe like a whip that you could like whip to a friend and they take a bite and you whip it back. That's a fun game.
Yeah, we can do like a Castlevania season 2 on Netflix tie-in.
Yes.
Whip your friends with this. Whip your friends with this. Have a catch-up fight. Fuck yeah.
Oh, maybe jump rope with it on a clean floor and then take a bite.
What's that? Oh, what's that inside of the spool? That's right. In the interior of the spool, there's some Baja Blast or something.
Ooh.
Everything you need. We got on one side Baja Blast, on the other side Dip'ems. On every edge of, we have fully utilized this dinner cylinder for your enjoyment.
Put one end at one side of the planet. Put the other end at the other side of the planet. Begin eating. When you meet, that's your soulmate. And you must be legally bound right there and then. Is it in the ocean? Fine. The captain can do it.
We will lay these out on longitude and latitude lines.
Yes.
And they will circle the globe, and they will bring people together.
Now, I know
it's nice because then when people ask, like, what's with all these bullshit lines on the globe? They aren't even there. You can just say that's where the burgers are.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, I know you're wondering, what about all the ants and birds and other animals and cars? And let's see, what else is it? Just people walking, stepping on Longburger. With trains, we're probably going to cross a few train tracks eventually. Those are going to destroy the Longway. So I know you're wondering, how are we going to sort of maintain Stringburger integrity with all of these factors? And
our answers to this question have taken place in an exciting new transmedia IP where there aren't any ants or birds anymore in this world that we've envisioned. It's much like our own world.
Yes.
It's just different and twisted in that one way.
A lot of things are going to have to change. Like, we acknowledge that. And we're in many ways sorry about that. I will hate to get rid of all the birds and the ants.
There is a very good reason we have not had Longburger to this point.
Right.
And it's because of the factors that have put us in this situation in the first place. We're going to have to reorder the stars a little bit to make a comfortable reality for Longburger.
Now, listen, I know you're worried.
I'm listening, baby. I'm on all ears.
Environmentalists probably getting a little freaked and tweaked about this idea.
Okay.
Don't worry, we're going to hang on to a few birds.
Yes.
Going to tie Stringburger to them at certain places to elevate it above the train tracks. So we're kind of killing
a lot of birds.
We're killing trillions of birds, and we are saving a few to act as sort of living elevation units. Now, how are we going to keep those birds from eating the Longburger that they've been charged with elevating?
Strict interviewing processes.
We gotta. Shit.
Yeah.
I hear all you fucking eco warriors, you Eds Bagley Jr., and my brother is absolutely right. I would add, though, it is also compostable if you got the fucking stones to put it in the ground. You can compost the Longburger as well.
It's going to take a while to bury. That is...
Thank you.
That's one of the biggest problems. You're committing yourself to quite the endeavor.
It's a utility line. It's like a utility line,
yes,
basically.
please call before you dig for burger lines. You do not want to hit an underground burger line. Oh, boy.
Well, because you'll sever the burger, and then we're going to have to start all the fuck over again.
Yes, and there will
we
be
are
burger
also going to be
everywhere.
We're also going to be able to transmit the internet through this Longburger.
Yeah.
Cat 5, Cat 6, so this catch up. And
Nice.
you're going to be able to...
Fuck, that's a good joke for the IT crowd. Damn.
Thanks, Griff. I really appreciate that. I appreciate your enthusiasm for this project. You've been instrumental to getting us to this point, and I'm so excited to buy out your shares and get rich on my own. On my own Steam.
Whoa! What? We were in this together to the death. We said Stringburger to the death.
Travis, remember when you sold me all your shares as a quote birthday gift to me?
But that was just for funsies. You said.
Yeah. No, it's all been real.
You said it was funsies.
You made me go door to door and beat all the birds on the planet to death with my own hands, and now this how you do me.
Justin, I ground up all the cows with my teeth.
My betrayal of my brothers is complete. I am through with this world. My transformation has been completed. I am now the Joker. And that is how the Joker came to be, folks. That's our origin story on the Joker. The end. What happened was
no
he
need
bought
to
out
go
his
see
brothers.
the movie now. We've told you everything that happens in it.
That's our very funny take on it. Our skewed view of the Joker's origin story.
We gotta get out of the episode. We gotta get out.
Listen, we got out of the fucking podcast because we sold a Joker movie about Longburger. We're rich. I'm rich. You're brothers of the rich.
Oh man,
Very exciting for you.
Can I borrow some money?
Well, we get some paperwork out. Absolutely, we'll do it. We'll do it all above board. It's not me. It's my lawyers. You understand?
Yeah, I get it. It's just that I'm so hungry for burgers.
Well, the good news on that fucking front is you never have to go hungry again. How about this Yahoo that everybody's?
Yeah, this one was sent in by Rebecca Usage. I'm gonna say Usage. Thank you, Rebecca. It's by Yahoo Answers user. Sorry, something's gone wrong. Let's call them Carly G, because that's lower on the list. Thank you, thank you for your bravery. Carly G asks, chicken soup for boys? I was wondering if there were any chicken soup books aimed at boys for teens.
Oh, I thought you meant like literal
Specials. Yeah, Mama's.
I had a whole joke.
Mama's exquisite soup recipe.
Chicken soup just filled with like Hot Wheel cars.
I had a whole joke that instead of chicken and noodles, it was chicken and doodles.
All right, all right.
Yeah, I'm going to take that to Shark Tank and see if I can get any investors.
For my money, it seems like boys, boy teens.
Boy teens.
Boy teens are why other people need those fucking chicken soup books. Teen boys create the chicken soup market.
Please help me, book. I've dealt with boy teens all fucking day.
So
the boy teens are like the common cold that has necessitated the soup.
As a publisher or author of the chicken soup books, which I don't know if those books have authors or if they just like take a bunch of shit out of Reader's Digest and then they get somebody to chop and screw it.
I always assumed they were the first tentative experiments of a rogue AI.
Okay, yeah.
I always just assumed they had one and then they just like Control F, searched all, replace pronouns and like, just like, well, let's change that to a he and done.
Because you would think my chicken soup for boys would be like, don't put your fucking finger up there, like don't snip, don't scratch, and don't tug on that, just fucking stop. But the thing is, that book's too effective. The whole chicken soup for blank economy is gonna just collapse around me.
You know, the chicken soup for the boy teen soul could just be one page with one sentence, and it just says, "Put it away."
You put it the fuck away, dog.
And that could apply to every situation. I was a boy teen. Put it away.
Just put that away.
Just put it away.
Physically,
whether that means your attitude or your wiener,
mentally,
put it away.
Spiritually, put that thing away. I feel like that's such a powerful concept, Travis. I feel like we could we could incorporate that into more of our. Just put it away.
Put it away. Just don't anymore.
You guys want to know a quick, very true thing?
Yes.
I'm going to guess, just based on sort of your whole role here in the organization, that you have Googled the Chicken Soup series and you have an interesting factoid about maybe the number of books that there are in this series.
No, not about that. It's about the Chicken Soup for the Soul brand large breed adult dog food.
What? What?
Because food is more than just nutrition. It's also about comfort, love, and appreciation. Here's a fucking dog food with the Chicken Soup for the Soul brand on it. Chicken Soup for the Soul brand dog food.
You can't do that. You can't have two different food stuffs in the name of a product. It can't be like, what's up? This is Hamburger Helper's kid wine. What? Yeah, it's wine for kids, but it's made by Hamburger Helper.
What?
They're just
somewhere there was a board meeting or some kind of product pitch meeting where someone went, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure. Because I'm digging deep in Amazon, and there's some like really, really good Chicken Soup for the Soul books that are like very, very much into. But the weird thing about the dog food is that you would think there would be some sort of in between licensing that got them to that point, but no. As near as I can figure, they like made every book, and they had a meeting. They're like, anybody come up with any other books? What about Chicken Soup for the Prisoner's Soul? Nope, we did that one already. What about Chicken Soup for the Soul, A Book of Miracles? Nope, it exists. What about Chicken Soup for the Soul? I can't believe my dog did that. Nope, exists.
Who is that book for? Okay, have we stopped making these for a specific audience?
they're getting like super duper specific.
What haven't we done, guys? Fucking
There's chicken soup for Travis Patrick McElroy's soul.
Yeah.
Which
What haven't
I
we-
don't own.
Maybe what if we did dog food? Okay.
Right?
Sure.
Have we done napkins?
There is a game. There's a chicken soup for the game, and I bet it's fucking fun as shit.
No. It's not called chicken soup for the game, is it?
No, it's called Chicken Soup for the Soul. Count your blessings. The game.
Okay.
With an attitude of gratitude.
If it was
from the #1 best-selling series, as if there was any fucking doubt.
I thought it was chicken soup for the game, all about like how to seduce women.
okay, part of me is
Mystery presents
chicken soup for the game. I'm disappointed to learn that it's not called chicken soup for the game, because if they started to follow that naming convention, they could literally sell anything like chicken soup for the bowling ball. It's a line of high quality bowling balls. What's it have to do with chicken soup? Fuck you.
Is the chicken soup for the Soul brand dog food chicken soup flavored?
I think it's just the books that nobody buys. Like, oh, nobody really bought chicken soup for the boy grandpa, so let's just chunk those up and make some puppies eat them.
This is our new product, chicken soup for the hamster cage.
Hey guys.
Yeah, Juice.
Can I shoot a quick review?
Yeah. Hit me.
Chicken Soup for the Soul board game.
Yeah, I would love
This
to.
one comes to us from Seattle Mist. We thought this game sounded like good, wholesome fun, but it constantly references pop culture, which is annoying. There are lots of people who pay little or no attention to that kind of thing. So unless you're really hip, in quotes, on all the current fads, celebrities, and lifestyles, you want to pass on this game. We've tweaked the questions before to suit our family, but it took a lot of tweaking, and now it sits on the shelf. Okay, hey, who wants to come over and play Grandmom and Pete Pop's fucking bootleg Chicken Soup for the Soul 2 Rowdy XXX edition with no references to pop culture?
What's Grandma's favorite book? The Notebook? No pop culture. It's the Bible. Idiot.
It's as the idea of they're talking about it's a shame because it could have been a great game. The idea of looking on the bright side of things is great. That's why we bought the game. One of our sons tends to be an Eeyore. Well, yeah, he's got parents making bootleg Chicken Soup for the Soul board games. I'd say he has reason to be depressed.
Dear parents, might I watch anything, even PBS? I'll take 321 Contacted this way. No! We're going to play Chicken Soup for the Soul, our edition again. But there's only 3 questions, and all of them are, why are you sad?
Listen, we tried to play that Chicken Soup for the Soul board game. It was so worldly and very secular. It was a very secular, worldly game. And we had to make our own bootleg version of it.
We're proud to present a new line of products called Potato Soup for your spirit. It's a whole new thing, different from that other. Let's call it what it is. Shit. What are you, firefighter? Don't read that Chicken Soup book. It's full of shit. Potato soup for spirits, what the doctor calls for.
We don't reference anything in Potato Soup for the Spirit. Except potato soup, which is referenced quite a bit.
They made dog food before chicken soup.
Yeah.
Like
Well, what are they fucking gonna call it, Justin? Chicken soup for the soul?
chicken soup for the tummies.
Well, what if the chicken... Okay, I gotta say.
Chicken soup for the tummy soul. Like what? Does my tummy have a soul?
If you've been making a line of books and products and dog food and bowling balls for like 200 years called Chicken Soup for the Boy Grandpa, and then you release Chicken Soup, and it's not the best fucking chicken soup that's ever slipped betwixt these lips. Like, I think it probably discredits the rest of your Like, I eat that soup, and it's just okay, and I think, like, well, maybe I don't need to know what this book says about my firefighter soul.
It turns out they don't know shit about chicken soup.
Yeah, they don't have any idea.
They don't know what's fucking good for me. It's all carrots. What?
This is just a can of carrots.
Do you think, is there a law preventing me from reading chicken soup for the firefighter's soul, or chicken soup for the grandma's soul. Groups that I will never. I'm more likely to become a grandma than a firefighter, but like, am I allowed to read the books not designed for me, or is there some sort of security like eye scanner, RFID?
You're allowed to read it, but they're just full of so much slang and jargon.
Yeah.
Like they've got firefighters have like 18 different words for like the embers that land on your nose,
But no
And, like,
word
you
for
would-
snow.
but no word for snow. Kind of weird.
Think about it.
And the grandma one is just like a lot of like long since retired racist words for really, well, any race, the whole rainbow of races. This is a super cool Yahoo that the prospector Merritt Palmer sent in. Thank you. It's an anonymous Yahoo Answers user. I really wish somebody had stamped their name on this one. So instead, I'm going to call it Susanna asks, if the founding fathers left behind a magic horn that could summon the legends If the founding fathers left behind a magic horn that could summon the legends of American history, would now be the time to blow it?
Oh, that's such a hard decision to make, you know? Because you only get to do it once.
I mean, they specifically wrote that. They specifically inscribed that on the magic horn when they left it behind and buried it beneath the White House. But it goes on. If the founding fathers left behind a magic horn that could be blown in a time of dire need to save America, but it would only work once, thank you, Travis,
Yes.
would now be the time to use it? They would stay... They would stay till the next new moon. So there's like even more. All right, let's break this down. This continues on. The founding fathers could come back and solve the political problems. Great inventors like Edison and Tesla and Curie and Jonas Salk could and such could find a vaccine and a cure for the coronavirus. The inventors and scientists could work out something for saving the environment. It would be cool to see the great composers, musicians, and singers again who would bring us great music to inspire us through this crisis. Andrew's sisters could be back a while, just like they were in World War II. John Henry and Paul Bunyan could build us some new infrastructure.
What is happening?
Well, they blew magic horn and brought back all American legends. Let me finish.
Okay, no, wait. I'm confused. Although I do want to dispute. Some of these are real human beings that invented fucking vaccines, and some of them are Paul Bunyan. So I am. This is a good horn.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, Marie Curie, I'm kind of sure. But Tesla, I know wasn't born here. I would not call them American legends. Maybe we know of them here. But it's not like, can we claim Marie Curie? Is that ours?
You gotta let me finish this. There's one last point here that is maybe the wildest one of all. It would likely conjure the armies of the past who could restore peace in the Middle East.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think that's what they've been waiting on over there. I don't think they've been waiting on a bunch of old-timey soldiers to show up in old, heavy, woolen garb with their muskets and what have you, and been like, oh, that was it. That was the piece of the puzzle that's been missing the whole time. Final sentence. If there was such a magic horn, would now be the time to use it.
Well, okay. So I think a couple things we can kind of maybe poke holes in a little bit. Like I think if Edison, Marie Curie, Jonas Salk, Tesla, if they came back now, I think they would have so much science to catch up on. Like, I don't think that they would be able to get to it by the next new moon, right? Because they'd come back and they'd be like, whoa, let me see that iPhone. And you're like, yeah, but let's work on coronavirus. And they're like, give me a minute. Is that a TV? What the hell? Right? Like, I don't think coronavirus, we're going to get to that. You know what I mean?
Well, they'd have to also jump through some hoops. Edison has fallen, I would say, greatly out of favor.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing so. Like his main first thing is gonna be just rebuilding the brand. I think.
Yeah,
he has had it. He has had it.
Here's
rough
how we
lately.
go. Fucking Tesla, Marie Curie, they're like, what's up, what's up? People are like, oh, fuck yeah, cool, come on in. Edison's like, what's up? Your man Edison's here too. Anybody need anything invented? And they'll be like, yo, tell us about this elephant that you shocked to death, partner. And he'd have to be like, oh, fuck, I think I can really whip this thing into... No, you're right. Okay, so listen, it was a different time.
You have gone from like world-renowned inventor, father of like the electric light, to literal Doctor Who villain.
Yes.
In a literal episode of Doctor Who, my man. I know it's been rough since you kind of checked out with the dying, but things have not gone well for you in the interim. You should have left a very sympathetic like memoir or something.
And can you imagine if Paul Bunyan comes back and you're like, let's get to work on this infrastructure. How about some kind of universal Wi-Fi event? And he's like, what? What are you talking? I can dig a new Grand Canyon. You're like, no, we need highways. We need restructured bridges. Oh, I don't do that. I've never.
In my mindscape, I have thought of a deeper hole we can poo-poo and pee in. Like, not fun.
John Henry, we're going to need you to do some kind of light rail system. No, I'm a steel driving man. I don't know anything about that.
You have 24 hours to learn all about electromagnets, or else we're going to blow the fucking horn again.
Okay. Oh, no. You'll send me back to hell.
What?
All of them are in hell.
They're all in hell. Okay, wow. Even Jonas Salk, creator of the polio vaccine. Oof. That's a tough break, Jonas. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, you gave it away for free and refused to patent your vaccine, but you're in hell?
Yep. You don't know what other stuff he was into.
You know what? That's a tough way to counterbalance that, Trav. I mean, not by works are you saved. I do get that for sure.
All right, let's put this out there right now. The next new moon is going to come April 22nd. So right now, sort of chronologically speaking, is not the best time to blow this horn.
No. But
April
Griffin,
23rd, we blow this horn. We get the maximum amount of time with these American legends.
But here's the problem, Griffin. What if
there's a problem?
Yes, between now and the 22nd is when it's the exact moment we most needed them, right? So we might not. It might be quality over quantity, right? Like we would only have 10 days with them, but in that 10 days is when we needed them most.
Well, I would argue that we should have fucking blown this horn on February or March 22nd. Like,
yeah, Griffin. Yeah, duh.
But
we should have, but we didn't.
Just found the horn, didn't we?
We just found
the
it.
horn.
We were repainting that one bathroom, and it was we peeled off the wallpaper, and there was a little door there, and we just never looked.
I think
we never looked. What do you think the founding fathers, like if John Adams came back now and like fix the American government, he'd be like, ooh, I don't fucking know, man. Like,
I don't know.
And it's like, oh, okay. And he's like, so I got 27 days left? I'm just going to go. Well, I can't go outside, huh? Because you guys fucked that up.
Oh, sorry.
I'm pretty sure that like their shit aged pretty bad also. Pretty sure by the time Bill of Rights came out, that most of them were like, oh man, we fucking beefed it pretty bad on that one, huh? The whole foundational shit. Beans. I don't think that's gotten better since
Why didn't we we should have put no scrubs into the Constitution.
Yeah, damn it.
Should have just written no scrubs.
And Ben Franklin's like, I know, right? That's what I said. I said that. And you said, but what about him? He's a scrub. And I said, no scrubs.
Do you have to play a song on the magic horn, or is it sort of like one of those long recoil horns that you just kind of like emit a deep blow from? And then do they come out of the horn? Huh?
No, I think it just summons it. You blow it, knock, knock, knock. Hey, you needed us? Like, it would be weird if they sprung fully formed. How big is the horn, though, I guess? Because if the horn is, like, gigantic and we found it, like, in, I don't know, a desert or something, that's pretty cool. But if it's just, like, a handheld number, I don't want to see human beings come out of it.
I bet fucking Alexander Hamilton would be pretty psyched about everything, though, huh?
Yeah, he'd probably enjoy it. He'd probably come be cool with all this stuff.
He'd be like, how's the money stuff? Not good, not good. I'll do what I can, but hold on. First, let me enjoy this moment.
It would be that would be kind of, I think that would be difficult. Because it's like, they did a whole musical about me? Yeah. How do people feel about it? They fucking love it. Oh yeah, can I go see it? You cannot. Nope. That I cannot. I am so sorry about this, but you cannot do that. Well, soon, right, though, before the next new moon, right? This is challenging.
I can't wait to see the end when I shoot Aaron Burr right in his fucking head and waste that dude, right? That's how it happened, right? Did I waste him? I sure hope I did, right?
God, it's been so long. Hey, Griff, how about a Yahoo?
Yeah, I have a very fast one here. I think this is going to be just a heads up call like which way you're leaning on it. It was sent in by a bunch of people. Thanks everybody. It's an anonymous Yahoo Answers user who I'm going to call Dumpty asks.
Oh,
Challenging.
Do you wish your bath could be the soup? Imagine taking a warm, relaxing bath and you can drink the savory, fragrant soup as you bathe and dip crackers in it. Now, let's talk about doing it in the Japanese style, because there is a sort of usually you'll shower off and then you'll get in the bath, right? And the shower gets all the particulate,
The gunk.
because you don't want to get in the bath and get your gunk all over the bath, and then somebody else gets in the bath later. No. You shower off first. So I would need a pre-soup bath to even consider this, and even
and you
then,
would never. I'm sorry, you would never. I mean, you would never. We are all of us made of stardust and gunk. We are made of gunk. If we clean off all the gunk, we'll make more gunk. That's human.
But let me. Can I add an element here, which is to say, how big a container before it would be dispersed enough.
That's what I'm saying.
That you would be okay. Like if you got into a lake of soup and you knew there were no fish or like rocks or anything, it was just you and the soup. Yeah. Is that then dispersed enough? Because I would posit the issue comes down to the twist is, unless you have like a super long spoon, you're still eating the soup from immediately around your body.
Yeah, sure. You would want to get, you would want to dive down deep into the depths, far from where your butt stuff and your pee-pee stuff might accidentally get on it. And your foot stuff and armpit stuff. Like, those are the worst parts.
Your body stuff, Griffin. Just say your human body stuff.
Well, no, they're saying if I spill some soup on my thigh, I'll eat that right off there. That's not a problem. If I spill it on I'll spoon it up there. But if I drop soup on my foot or my penis or my butt or my armpits, then that's going in the trash.
Or your hair or your face or your ears.
If I get
shoulders,
soup on my
I think
face,
would be okay.
Okay, you've never been eating soup excited and you get soup on your face and you just kind of lick it off?
No. I have a beard, friend. I can't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But God, Travis really fucking knocked this one out of the park, because the question is, how big a body of soup do you need to be in?
Because I would argue a bathtub is too small. Small. Because, like, at that point, so much of that soup is coming in contact with.
Let me, in the interest of, we can all agree we're made of gunk.
Yeah.
It's undrinkable.
I don't think that I do not agree
it's like
with
Ralph Nader wrote, undrinkable at any size.
Right.
Okay. No, but let's pretend in a world where like we can divorce ourselves from like hygiene, right?
What are you asking?
I don't know. You get laminated before you go in. I don't know. But like, let's talk about all other elements of this question, because I feel like, will you enjoy the sensation, of floating in a lake of chunky chicken
now,
noodles?
hold on. Wait, now that is the other question, Justin, because I would argue,
huge.
I would fight so hard for tomato soup.
Yeah, wait. See, I go tomato basil bisque, which
sure, as long as I can't see my own body in it, so no broth.
I want no chunks either.
No chunks. No chunks. I got too many crannies and or nooks in my human body to do chunks.
Yeah.
if I don't have chunks, I'll be hungry after.
Oh, so, Justin, we're not talking about Stacey. I assumed we were in a Fear Factor-esque scenario here and not like, well, this is my life now.
Yeah.
No, but like, what, is somebody going to bring you bread? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, but here's me.
If I'm already gonna, okay, listen, okay, shut up. Shut up. If you bathed in soup and an hour later you tell your significant other, I'm feeling a little peckish, they're gonna look at you like, didn't you just fucking bathe in soup?
Okay,
how are you hungry?
Justin, the other side of that is like, if you said, I'm starving, what should we do for dinner? And then you saw a lake of soup and you said, never mind.
Not that. That would be completely bonkers. Here's me though. I'm over here getting showering off my pre-soup shower, or maybe it's a burning, like in Andromeda Strain, where they just kind of blast you with hot light and your outer level of skin cells
like
just comes
off.
De-hairing. De-hairing. You are a perfectly hairless, beautiful, harp.
You're Neo in the Matrix, right? When he first comes out of the pod.
And then I walk over to the kitchen real quick and I do whip myself up a grilled cheese Sammy, cut it in half, one half in each fist, run, jump into the tomato basil bisque leg. And now I'm having a fucking party.
I mean, the ideal is you have a sandwich big enough to float on.
Oh,
Got that grilled cheese out there. You're floating on the grilled cheese. You're just ripping tiny pieces off, dipping it into the tomato soup lake. That's the ideal, but admittedly, that is not the question, right? I understand that.
If I did enough deep grouting, I would get in a bathtub of tomato basil bisque and I would eat some of it. And I don't think that makes me nasty.
I mean, you can think whatever you want.
Yeah.
Can't you?
Okay.
Listen, Griffin, we can talk about if it's okay or not, but the way you said it made it a passionate thing, like a thing you wanted to do actively. And that
since we got rid of the chunks, I feel like everybody has kind of lost the passion for this.
Oh,
you know, because it just doesn't make it's not appetizing.
Now, wait, Justin, can I follow you down this path then for a second? When you're talking about these chunks,
did you want me to list some of my favorites?
No, we'll get there. When you're talking about chunks,
orzo for this table.
Okay,
thank you.
Are you talking about a lake with now in the can, as exists on Earth, size chunks, or that this whole thing is scaled
up?
In
the can?
No, hear me out.
I'm not bathing in cans.
No, you're misunderstanding Travis's question.
What I'm saying
is
freshly made. Someone has taken soup that now exists on Earth and filled a lake with it. Or rather, we're in a Honey, I Shrunk the Kid scenario where now you've shrunk down, the bowl is you size, and all the chunks are gigantic.
Right. Yes.
I want that. Nobody wants that.
Okay,
so you're just talking about small chunks.
No, I'm just talking
Regular
about
size.
open my mouth and let a little orzo slip in, you know?
Yeah.
You're going to munch around this lake.
Well, no, I think Justin's talking about filtering orzo through his teeth like baleen.
Ah.
And I'll actually have to filter out the bay leaves, too, because it's a very fancy soup.
It's very fancy soup. Now, if you could give me a matzo ball, perhaps to float on, that would be ideal.
Now, that would be fucking great, is if there was lake-sized matzo ball soup with one big fucking matzo ball right in the center that you had to sort of climb King of the Hill style. Yeah.
You can't just make a soup wonderland for you to play in. You're like inventing this Chili Wonka style landscape where you're just floating. Come with me, have a bean.
Yes.
Like, you can't just make it a playground. It's just soup. Fuck.
Well, but why not, Justin? Why can't we dance on moonbeams and have big old chunkums?
You're perverting the whole idea of a theoretical question. It would be like saying hey, imagine you could take a bath in soup and also your right arm becomes incredibly strong and powerful, able to lift anything. It's like, well, yeah, I'd go ahead and do that. But you're not. You're just talking about taking a bath in soup. It's not hard. It's just a question.
I apologize. I thought that was going to be a quick one.
Well, no dice. Thanks for listening to our program. We hope you.
I feel like by the way, that is unanswered. Still, I feel like we did not reach.
I answered it. I said yes.
I just feel like what we answered is something more important, which is that we're three different people with different priorities about.
Yeah, but I feel like this is the first time in 540-some episodes that the three of us been so divided on an issue.
Yeah,
that I feel like I don't know you, Justin.
Yeah.
That's an exciting new chapter to end our show on.
This one was sent in by Matt Warren. Thank you, Matt Warren. It's by Yahoo Answers user Megan, who asks, I need help naming my chinchilla breeding business. Hello. I am looking into breeding chinchillas, but I need a name for my company. I want it to be something elegant and pretty, and the last word needs to be chinchillas or exotics. I don't want anything that says Megans or Ontarios, etc. I also don't want silly names like Chinny Chin Chins. That's the best.
It's the best one, though.
It needs to sound sophisticated.
Can I suggest Fluffy Rats Exotics? Mm-hmm. Because that says what they are without coming right out and saying chinchillas. Chinchillas have been on the nose.
Can I suggest Chin Deep?
Chin Deep. Now, it does have to end with chinchillas or exotics. Those are the rules.
Chin Deep Exotics? Oh, that's not good.
That's not a good.
That doesn't work for me on a few levels.
That
sounds like a website that opens up when you're on another website you shouldn't be on accidentally.
Ready to go chin deep.
How did you get chin deep?
Why is it then when someone started dumping exotics, when it got waist deep, you weren't like, out. It didn't happen all at once.
I am chin deep in exotics right
That pit of exotics doesn't look so deep. I'm going to jump in and just see how it goes. What about Mussolini's chinchillas?
I mean, you want something classy.
Something classy.
How about tiny shitty cats?
Chinchillas, exotics. A friend of mine once told me that I shouldn't be afraid of his chinchilla because it has little raspberry eyes and it wouldn't hurt a flea.
What does that mean?
That's a weird name for a
it has
business.
like segmented eyes.
Yeah, it looks like I think it may be just the color of raspberry. I hope they don't have segmented eyes. That would be pretty much the worst. The worst thing. They can see you from all angles.
There's got to be something.
I think we've got.
Out of curiosity, are there any answers on that question?
Yeah, there's got to be some, right?
Oh God. Ragged Telecaster says, I don't know about names, but I'll breed with your chinchillas if you like.
Oh no,
Dude.
What? What did you say to me? You'll breed. You'll breed. Here, hey, do it on site and call it the worst thing you've ever seen chinchillas.
The island of Dr. Moreau.
Yeah. A nightmare circus sideshow.
Everything you've ever feared in your life, chinchillas.
How about
Come on
just
in, buy a
chinchilla?
Maybe want to die.
How about loose and easy chinchillas?
Bloodiest
Madam Chinchillas.
Chinchillas.
Your first time
Madam.
around, you're gonna want Rosie. She breaks in the newbies.
Yahoo Answers user Emerald A responded, I like Autumn Breeze exotics, but I am thinking chinny chillala? Chinchilla cool cats. Or chinchilla CCs for short.
Chinchilla cease. What?
It is good to start out the name with C because one of the first listed in directories. And how about chinny chilled out cats? Lol. What the fuck are you saying?
Chinny chilled out cats?
How about fun dip baseball disco dance? Like, how about we just name a bunch of words that have nothing to do with the thing that she asked about?
So he says you should pick something with a C because it's one of the first letters. Like, you know the first one, right, dog? When I go on.
Yeah.
You know
There are
it's
maybe
A.
a few pages in the directory that precede chinny chilled out cats, aardvarks, chinchillas. For fuck.
This is what you call your business. Aardvarks and chinchillas and not aardvarks.
Aardvarks, chinchillas, and just kidding about the aardvark exotics.
Just do a rebus with a picture of an aardvark plus chinchilla minus aardvark.
Because everybody knows that in the phone book, rebuses come first.
Go on in and watch a grown man fucking chinchilla.
Well, the rebus,
Glad we're back to
the
that.
rebus for
it
that is going to be a nightmare.
Here at aardvarks, chinchillas, and not aardvarks.
I came here to fuck aardvarks and chinchillas, and we're fresh out of aardvarks.
So this is misleading advertising. I'm also a lawyer. I'm here to sue you. But first, I am going to... I've heard good things about Rosie. Can you direct me to her?
You guys want Yahoo?
Absolutely.
Yahoo was sent in by a man named Drew Davenport. A legend, one might say. Thank you, Drew. It's by Yahoo Answers user Pineapple Lifesaver, who asks, why do so many people buy Lunchables? You could put your own together for a lot cheaper. Just put some meat, cheese, and crackers in a Gladware container.
Well, fucking thanks,
It's
Einstein.
Update. It's not cheaper, though, for the tiny handful of food that you get, even at $1. They're using the cheapest quality of ingredients. Buying some cheap turkey, American singles, and Ritz saltines will give you the same amount of 10 or more Lunchables for half the cost. Holy shit, that can't possibly be right.
All right, first off, blasphemy.
They're saying 10 or more Lunchables for half the cost. We're talking about 20 fucking homemade Lunchables per Lunchable proper.
That's a lot of margin.
Has anyone ever bought a Lunchable thinking, I'm a thrifty consumer? This is
Yeah.
doing
You're
it.
not. You are neither a thrifty. You're not fiscally smart. You are not making a good nutritional decision. You are basically just saying, I'm a piece of shit.
Well, it's one of two things. Either you're saying, like, I'm a piece of shit, or you're saying, like, you know what? I'm going to little kid treat myself. Hey, 8-year-old Travis, who only wanted Lunchables all the time, but his mom packed him like actual sandwiches and apples and stuff because she cared for him. But at the time, he would look around the other kids who ate Lunchables and think, what fun lives are they leading? If only I was more of a Lunchables type kid, but I wasn't. So maybe 25-year-old Travis buys 8-year-old Travis a Lunchable and sends it back to him through his tummy.
We've got to go back.
Can an adult not just enjoy a motherfucking Lunchable though, without those auspices? You guys are throwing a lot of shade at Lunchables right now. I knew we love horses on this podcast, but I did not know we love high horses quite so much.
But are Lunchables not the same? Like, I put them in the same category as the Hot Pocket. The toaster strudel.
Yeah, it's a fucked up Venn diagram you just weaved.
A Hot Pocket's a lot of work. You got to push the buttons and a lot of fiddling.
But let's
a Lunchable, you have to construct your own. They don't just hand you a package.
That's customizable. Kids love that.
We're getting away from the fucking heart of the matter. And I want to get us back to it. And now, okay, if you want to fucking time travel, I'm 8 years old. I roll up to school. I bust out a Gladware DIY. It's a Lunchable.
And maybe you've written Lunchable on it, but you spelled it differently to avoid
Griffin, what the fuck is that? It's a Munchable. It's a what? A Munchable? Dad, my dad made it for me, and he said it's just as good. And what do you?
Stop it! I'm literally gonna cry. I'm literally gonna.
What are you all eating? We're eating Lunchables. That they're brand name Lunchables that our rich parents got us at the store. What was yours called? Munchables. What's in it? Looks like I got some oyster crackers and a nice note.
What seems to be a hair.
It looks like a hair.
This is one of my new dad Jerry's hairs.
The container smells like salami because it used to have salami in it. That's how we got it. We can't afford to buy Gladware either. We're just reusing the old containers.
Have you guys ever noticed with Gladware when you store maybe a tomato sauce or a base product in it for an extended period of time, and then you wash it, and it's still that color?
Now. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What is happening there? What is the porousness of this material?
Photosynthesis.
Is it osmosing through the plastic?
Can I rock Munchables in the modern workplace? If I roll up and I have a fucking Gladware container and I've written Munchables on there in a Sharpie, and maybe some of the letters are backwards, just to like really drive it home. And I'm just like, Jerry from accounting walks in and he's like, "What are you eating there?" I say, "Oh, Munchables." And
Wait, hold on.
And I prepare,
that voice worked for the 8-year-old.
Yeah, I prepare a fucking snack cracker tower and I eat it from the top down like a T-Rex. Am I okay? Am I good?
I think if I got to watch you do that, just make a huge stack of crackers and cheese and meat, and then just deep throat it. Just put your head at the top and just keep jamming until it's all gone. Munchables. These are Munchables. Yeah, I'll make you some. I'll bring some in tomorrow. No problem.
Weird thing is it's like the sadness is greater than the sum of its parts. Because if you just brought in like a container with crackers, a separate container with cheese slices, and a separate container with like some
Travis.
But that's not weird to me. But you put it all in the same container and transport it that way, and it's like 100% sadder.
Of course, context is important in this situation. If I eat crackers and then in another room I eat some lunch meat, it's not going to be a thing. But if I try to give it my own DIY fucking Pinterest branding, then we have a situation, all right.
This is an interesting question for you about Lunchables. If you go to a party, let's say, where there are crackers and cheese and little pieces of meat, I don't think there's a number of those things that you would eat, at which point you would say, well, I've had lunch now. Me? Did you have lunch? Yes, I did.
Well, you guys are...
I grazed here.
You guys are...
And now I've had lunch.
Limiting your scope to the fucking snack cracker Lunchable box set. There was a lot more variety in there for our dirty North American bento boxes. Essentially, is what we're talking about. I don't know if you guys ever sampled the pizza, which was which was pizza
Griffin,
but cold.
I have very clear memories of watching an adjacent rich kid eat the pizza Lunchable and being physically repulsed at the idea of eating all of it cold. And they would call it pizza, and it turned my stomach.
Well, let me take you down the oubliette. to even further just peer into the darkness with me, and we'll talk about the definition of the word soft taco, because Lunchables also had that game wasn't especially on point because you had a round thing.
It was the pizza crust.
It was the
again.
fucking pizza crust, and then they had a cold, essentially giant ketchup packet, but instead of ketchup, it was ground meat. Question mark? I don't know how you would recreate.
Meat was in quotation marks. It was also an acronym.
Yeah, it was Bad News Bears. I don't know how you would recreate that for the Munchables brand, but I think that there is a lot of opportunity in there. We could probably get some vegan-free option. Vegan-free? Gluten-free. No vegans.
No vegans allowed.
I think all Lunchables are inherently vegan-free. Anyway, this person has a great point. I'm going to take this to Shark Tank. Thank you, Yahoo. This one was sent in by Julie Kin. Thank you, Julie. It's by Yahoo Answers user. Sorry, something's gone wrong. No, I refuse. I'm going to refreshing. No, it's asked by Parbamol. It's a medicine I take for my neck.
It's mostly laudanum.
Parbamol. Yeah, Parbamol asks, how do I get back into the zoo?
He's just passing by and asking you. He left the zoo accidentally.
Funny story. I was at the zoo, saw some turtles. They were doing it. I looked around to see if there were any kids around, and when I saw none, I jokingly made some hip thrusting motions, about 3 or 4 times. My friends thought it was funny. You had to be there, okay?
No, I didn't.
You
That's
don't,
funny
yeah.
right now.
That's good.
No, you
for
are
me.
painting me quite the word picture.
Well, some security guard didn't and threw me and my friends out, said not to come back for 3 months. Thought it was a bit of an overreaction. Should I just wait the 3 months out or actually go back and say something? There's a lot of good
There's
stuff here.
no way that's true. Not to the degree. This is like, I think if we could push Parbam here, I feel like Parbam would be like, okay, when I said 3 or 4 times, maybe I meant like 40 or 50. Like it was continuous, and I humped the security guard himself. And it might
have been a half hour of sustained humping motions.
There might have been a lot of kids around.
Yeah, and also I was making like Jack Black sex hand motions, like you know the ones.
And maybe I climbed into the enclosure and was doing it behind the turtles.
With my dick out.
With my dick out.
Inside.
And maybe
but
like a knife in my hand.
The greatest fiction of this question is that the sort of person who would make suggestive hip thrusting motions at turtles having sex could also simultaneously be the sort of person that checks and makes sure there are not children around before performing it.
I want to make this hilarious ball.
Yeah. Any kids around that want to appreciate my hip sensibilities? These adult themes I'm about to joke about. No, well, here I go.
The character I like even more in this story is the security guard who says, well, looks like you're on a timeout till you can learn not to make sex motions.
3 months. So November 15th. I don't want to see you around here till November 15th. And then you can come back. Who's this person who's like, I want to go to the zoo more frequently than every 3 months.
Well, now it's a thing. Like, when the zoo's there every day and you can go anytime you never want to. But as soon as someone says, no, you can't, that's when you want to go to the zoo. You know?
You want to bang out those quarterlies. But now you can't.
I mean, think about it. He's going to miss the birth of that baby turtle.
Yeah,
that's what he wants to get back for.
The live birth of the baby turtle.
The live staged birth of the baby turtle and all the pyrotechnics that encompasses.
Of this mistake and a half shell.
What? Okay. One, I don't think those are within the powers of security guards. I don't think they could just they can say it, but like, I don't think security guards can just hand out bans like that.
Yeah,
right?
there's not a
Justin?
master list.
Is there a zoo president who's like, no more, not for 3 months. I saw your dirty deed.
So decreed.
That's fair. That's a good point, I guess. If anybody could ban you from the zoo, Here's the thing. I went to the Cincinnati Zoo about a month ago. I'm pretty sure not a fucker who was there that day could tell you my name. Like, I wasn't like introducing myself to anybody, right? They're not checking IDs to bust you. Just go back to the zoo.
How many? Okay, what zoo has this comedian attended that has enough security guards? There's a security guard watching the turtle enclosure.
What are you going to do over there? Maybe this is a recurring problem. He just had enough.
Listen, we know those two turtles like to fuck. We get it.
Those turtles fuck all the time. We get it.
We cannot keep those two turtles apart. I know.
Oh, that's a hard job to hire for, right? Because, like, the job duties involve spraying down these two turtles with a hose when they get too randy and too loud, man. Turtles yell. Problem is, you really got to be careful. Because I think there's like a 1% chance you will hire some sort of reptilian nasty boy who loves it, who loves this stuff.
The thing is that both the turtles are guys and the guard is super conservative. So it's like, yeah, there's nothing funny about this. What's happening here? This is an abomination. You know, I think it is also a huge misjudgment of human nature that the sort of person that makes funny turtles having sex, I'm just trying to be snide about it. I cannot think about a person doing this and not laugh.
No, it's good stuff,
it's
man.
Good stuff.
It's funny.
But I don't think that, like, I don't think that you can tell someone like that they have to change in 3 months. I don't think that you could just, like, tell the sun not to shine in that sort of sense and expect this person to, like, deny their nature.
This guy's the Lenny Bruce of turtle sex hit motions. You know, he got dragged out. He's a martyr now. He's a hero to, like, everybody who's ever gone to the zoo and seen animals doing it, and they wanted to comment, but they know that, like, in our, you know, puritanical society, we're too uptight to acknowledge the fact that, like, we're all animals. You know, we all do it. Right, but this one, and I'll say it, hero. Like he was willing to be the voice that we all feel we don't have, to say, like, doing it's funny. I get it.
Doing it's great.
It's
great. That's me. I'm at the zoo just yelling at the turtles. Doing it's great.
Is it possible you had a look on your face that made it seem as though you were pretending that you were up in there? That you were just like turtle on you action, and you're like kind of having a little bit of a fantasy right there in the middle of the zoo? Because I would probably ban somebody for that. Yeah. I get it if you didn't commit to the joke enough.
You're not allowed to come back for 3 months because I'm retiring in 2.5, and I just don't want to deal with this. Though
I can't handle this again.
I got a Yahoo here, and this one was sent in by Graham Roebuck. Hey, whoa, beautiful dovetailing here. Thanks, Graham. It's Yahoo Answers user Katie J who asks, what's the easiest way to get a free boat? I want a boat, but I don't have any money. How can I get one for free?
Huh.
I mean, if you wait until a very intoxicated person falls out of their boat, but the boat's still moving, if you can catch it, round it up, free boat.
Okay, first things first, we need to define some terms, right? Because boat could, like, are we
not a toy?
I mean, are we? And of course, not a toy, Griffin. But I'm saying, are we talking about perhaps a, like, simple, you know, like floats on the water, holds maybe like one person, like, you know, a
that's
duck.
the minimum, yes.
Okay. Then I have learned from watching many movies that people often just leave those things, like, on the seashore, perhaps turned upside down with a crab living underneath it. Yeah. You might just find one like on a creek, you know, washed up
in a river delta somewhere.
Yeah, right. So I think it's just that's persistence. Now, if you're talking about a quality boat, you're talking about a boat that others will envy.
Now you're speaking my language.
I was watching this series. I can't remember if it was on TikTok. It was probably on TikTok, where somebody was doing some trading, and they started with like a bobby pin, and then they just went from person to person, seeing if they could trade up until they traded for a house. So why not do that? Start trading for a boat.
That's good.
It's just, I don't want me to think about it, but that's not free.
Well, you get the bobby pin for free.
If you told me right now you would give me $100 if I could give you a bobby pin, I don't think I could find, like, I'm not sure I could find one.
Well, what's the equivalent you could find, Justin? It doesn't have to be a bobby pin. It could be a safety pin. It could be a button. You have a boat?
Oh, boat for
I'll
boat.
trade you this bobby pin for that boat.
Boat for boat.
Boat for boat. I'm a B for B. I'm on Craigslist looking B for B.
You got to start with a small boat, and you start trading up until you get to your own cruise ship.
Hey, no fucking games. I'm trying to do a B for B trade here in Austin, Texas. Hit me up. No fucking
Griffin,
drama here.
Tell us about your boat to see if anybody else is interested with. They bought their boat. Now they're having second thoughts, and they're like, maybe this wasn't the boat for me. But maybe, Griffin, your boat is the boat for them. So tell them about your boat.
Gray.
Ooh.
White, gray stripes, blue. It looks like one of those like cups with like the cool sort of gray seafoam blue pattern spraying across the back of it.
Like a Dixie cup?
Like a Dixie cup, and on the back it says boat. It says hard boat.
Boat.
How
Yeah,
big
like
is it,
one
Griffin?
word.
How big is your boat?
6 feet.
Wow, nice.
Is that
Real nice.
How wide is it?
6 feet tall. 50 feet long.
Wait, and how wide? Griffin, this is so important. How wide?
6 feet. It's a submarine.
So it's 6 feet. It's 6 feet tall and 6 feet wide and 50 feet long.
Yeah, if you're in the hard boat, you know what's up.
Carry or go out to the ocean, rent a boat.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 plans. Rent a boat, keep going.
Free. Free boat.
It's free. That's a free boat.
If there's a deposit, let's fucking allow this one technicality. If there's like a $150 deposit, it's still a free boat.
Free boat. Yeah, if you compare it to boat, it's free. So that's the one option. If you don't want to get all nasty about it,
okay,
what I would do is rent a boat, get a big tank of boat gas,
and
then drive around in the ocean looking for someone that has run out of gas. And then,
sorry, regular gas or boat gas?
No, yes, of course. Sorry, thank you, Travis.
Extra chunky boat gas.
Yeah. Now we're not talking about sailboat oil, right, Justin? We're talking about specifically engine boat gas, right?
Yeah.
So okay,
for engine boats.
Yeah.
Yeah, boat gas.
Okay.
So you drive around, you find someone who has run out of boat gas.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, fuck, this sucks. I'm never getting home to my beautiful husband and my 8 sons.
Okay.
You say, don't worry about it, sir. I have boat gas for you.
Okay.
The only trade that we need to make is I need that boat.
But you have
it's
a boat.
Mine. But no, this is a rental. You take this rental back.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll fill up your boat with boat gas, but it's mine. This is a B2B trade.
Yeah, no games.
The rental's still going to get back, and that person gets to live on. Now, I want to hit you with a second sub plan. This one's extra spicy, so you may want to send the kids out of the but starve them out.
Oh no.
Okay, wait.
So they run out of gas. There's actually, now that I think about it, they have, if you want to get Mad Max about it, they have nothing to offer you, you know? So just wait until they have perished. Now you're going to risk a Coast Guard rescue in this option.
Well, yeah.
And let me tell you, friend, if the Coast Guard shows up and you're parked next door like a vulture, they are going to have a word with you.
I'm just waiting for a free boat.
Yeah,
What?
I was going to take it if they died.
I was just waiting. I wasn't actively hurting them, but I wasn't helping either.
It wasn't helping. There's no rule that says I have to help, officer.
International waters. You are 20 feet from the beach.
They could have swam then. What, this person deserves whatever they get.
Guys, I'm thinking about it. There's so many fucking ways to get a free boat. It's wild that we all don't have boats at this point.
I'm sitting here thinking about all of the boat captains I could seduce and take their boats from. Why haven't I been doing that already just for the sport?
Yeah, I mean, my ways don't involve as much sort of murder or wrongful death, as the two of you are sort of floating.
Whoa. Neither of mine involved murder. I said seduction, Griffin. Consensual seduction.
Seduction that you then throw them over the edge of the boat?
Griffin, I seduced them on land. And then once our lovemaking has exhausted them beyond their ability to mobilize.
You steal their boat.
I steal their boat.
Yeah.
And then I sail it to the next port. Seduce again.
The perfect crime. And
then Griffin, can I tell you? I give that boat to my newly seduced captain and take their boat.
See. You don't try and sail two boats at the same time? You fucking
No,
coward?
I tried that in college.
Yeah, didn't work. One foot on each one.
It always sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It looks
cool.
Sounds good.
All right, so
sounds good.
You go to boat rental place. To go back to that well. You go back to boat rental place. You sail away in a beautiful, beautiful boat. If you do a deposit, it's fine. You eat that deposit. It's gone. And then you park it up the jetty and you come back without it and you say, wouldn't you fucking know it? Big storm, the perfect storm, white squall.
Very localized.
Very localized, sunk to the bottom of Davy Jones' locker. Anyway, can I get another boat?
And my deposit back.
It wasn't my fault. White squall, perfect storm, please.
And you have insurance, right?
That is an insurance loophole that if it's perfect storm.
Yep.
You are not liable for that.
What are you going to do? What the fuck are you supposed to do? The storm is perfect.
If you can
lot of
avoid
times
it, it ain't perfect. You know?
No. A lot of times you see a storm and you think it's about to knock your boat over and it looks almost perfect. You're like, fuck, I hope this gets a bit worse. Because if not, I'm going to be in kind of you're going to fall in between.
Yep.
Perfect, like imperfect storm.
A pretty good storm.
Yeah, a pretty good storm.
Oh, man.
You could also inherit your granddaddy's boat. That's just another option.
Yeah, but you got to be good to your granddad, don't you?
Yeah,
my boyfriend and
I just also really wanted to real quick. There's a sidebar here with trending questions, and one of them says, "Are yacht and boat owners right that support Trump or no?" But also they misspelled yacht and they spelled it yatch, and that's the only way I'm referring to that type of boat from now on. And I would encourage our listeners to do the same. Get me a big fucking bright turbo yatch. Turbo yatch with a big engine, chock full of fuel. Me and my friends out on the water.
Lots of boat gas.
Lots of brews, lots of extra chunky boat gas with boat jelly floating around in there, just sailing around on our yacht.
And maybe some boat beauties.
Oh, come on, Trevor. Some shrimp. Shrimp cocktails.
Yes, I said boat beauties.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that Travis called shrimp cocktail boat beauties.
Yahoo, please.
This Yahoo, as long as we're talking about politics, this Yahoo was sent in by Harrison Ross. Thanks, Harrison. It's by Yahoo Answers user, a friendly cow, top contributor, who asks, why can't you just walk into a store and take something, then walk out? Like, who is going to stop you? Walmart stopped funding that greeters, so you could just walk in, take whatever, and walk out, as long as it doesn't have one of the things that make the alarms by the door go off.
That's actually an unspoken law. If no one sees you, then you're good. It's like, oh, you got us.
If you're saying shoplifting is legal, if you can cross the barrier and nobody sees you, the statute of limitations on that is until you get to your car. Yeah. And then once you're there, it's all yolly oxen free.
I mean, that's the question. If the question is why don't you do that, the answer is everybody does all the time.
Yeah.
You've just described the exact conditions through which everyone is stealing everything.
Everyone's doing. I've never shoplifted anything in my life.
Can I tell you why everyone doesn't do that? Because it's not exactly like everybody who would shoplift from Walmart is a master thief. I worked in loss prevention at Best Buy, and like the ability to be like, oh, look at that person who's like hiding their eyes and looking around, and it's like, yeah, you're not exactly like Pink Panther in this shit.
But,
like it's that guy in the hoodie who won't make eye contact with anyone.
But like at Walmart, what's gonna like someone is what I've never understood. You can just grab the thing and walk out the door, and even if somebody's like, hey, you can't do that. I work at Walmart. You have to pay for that. What's stopping you from just being like, no, and there's really not anything you can do to stop me, and then getting in your car and driving away?
I mean, you can't do that. Can't they detain you? Can't they chain
No,
you?
they
to a
can't. You know
radiator or
why? Because
something?
I'm a fucking adult, and they have no legal authority over me.
So wait, Griffin, are you implying that all of capitalism is just a smokescreen, and we only do it because we think we have to do it?
I'm saying that the societal norms are all entirely projected into our own minds by ourselves and our teachers. I'm saying if I go to Target right now, I can pick up a fucking PlayStation 3 and walk out the door, and someone's like, hey, you can't take that. I work at Target. And I can say, you're not my dad, like later. And then I can hop on my skateboard that I've been riding through Target the entire time because nobody can they can't touch me. That's for fucking
It's
sure.
like Target is like a haunted house rules. They can't touch you.
They can't touch you. They're not gonna. There's a security guard by the door. He's not a fucking ordained by the city. My taxes don't pay his salary. He's not gonna fucking shoot me later.
If you ever want to have some fun,
His gun squirts mustard.
Like,
there's no way he can't.
That's why he sits by the fucking food court. He is not a cop. Later, dog. Later.
if you ever want to have some fun, if you're at like a big box store, trust me, as someone who worked in loss prevention, they won't do shit until you try to leave with it, even if they watch you do it. So just make eye contact with someone in the electronics department and put something down your pants. And then just before you leave, pull it back out and put it on a shelf.
Okay.
And then just walk out and go, bye, everybody. And like, you've done...
Or, can I give you an alternative theory? Just shove it down your pants and walk the fuck out of the store because they're not cops. I wouldn't shoplift from a cop store, a cop goods store staffed entirely by cops because they're going to fucking enforce that shit.
Travis, what could you actually do to someone you thought was stealing?
Like, what was my process?
Crack this open. Crack open how fucking impotent these dudes are. They
It
can't
really
do
is. Okay,
shit.
listen, I don't want to put all security guards on blast because I feel like I'm betraying my brotherhood. But here's the thing, you guys. The amount of the amount of things that you have to prove before you can even have someone arrested.
Right.
Like, here's the thing. I could watch you, Griffin McElroy, do it, right?
Yeah.
Steal something.
And you know, I'm fucking going to after this goddamn podcast.
And then if I lost eye contact, like if I lost visuals on you and you were just gone and then showed back up, I couldn't do shit. Because I couldn't prove. All you would have to say is like, no, I put it back.
Hey, that's not cool. I'm going to call real cops. All right, they'll be here in like 20 minutes. Later. My car is 20 feet away. Bye.
The point Griffin is making is not that it's not about whether or not they see you do it. What he's saying is they can watch you do it, watch you walk out the door, and they cannot do anything.
They can't do fucking anything because they're not a cop or my dad. If my dad was working loss prevention, he's like, no, son, don't. I'd be like, all right, I'll put it back. And I put it back. But very rarely would that happen because my dad doesn't work retail.
That would be a sweet, like, some sort of a duel between, they bring on Clint because he's the only one that can stop Griffin. It'll be sort of a Thomas Crown Affair vibe.
I think
Griffin's like rappelling through the ceiling, and Dad like cuts the string.
Except by rappelling through the stealing, you mean like just walking in the door
in
and
taking
picking up a
shit.
handful of boxes of Mike and Ike's and walking out.
If you think I would go that small, I mean, I will go that small. I'll go small to big. I'm not paying for shit anymore. I don't want to.
I don't believe in shoplifting. It makes me so sad because I know who it affects. So what I do is I go in and I pick up the thing and then I leave like a clay pot I've made or some like shiny stones.
You like covert bartering, basically.
Yeah.
You like very
well, I know that
one-sided
they can't say yes to it because then everybody would do it. But I know that they appreciate those sand dollars.
It's like farting in yoga class. That is what I equate shoplifting to, is like farting in yoga class. Because you've done inventory at a major retail chain before. I have too. I imagine Justin has too, since he's worked about 28 retail jobs. It's like, you know, typically 75-80%, and then the other shit gets just straight up cribbed. And if you become a cog in that machine, you're literally just a drop in the bucket. You're adding 0.0001 to the shoplifting rate at that point. Like, it doesn't fucking everybody.
Griff, I do want to drop. When I worked at Best Buy, I had like 10 fools arrested.
Yeah.
How, Travis? How?
Because I called the cops before they tried to leave.
But you
the
said
cops
they
are
won't do
waiting
anything
Hold on.
until they try to leave.
until they try to leave, and so then the people would walk out the door, and the cops would fucking come in.
No, okay, Travis.
Did you profile
How on earth?
people?
Because I was fucking on point.
Right. With your profiling?
No, because I want. Okay, so this is why there are greeters, because people come in and you say hi, and like your normal average person goes, "Oh, hi," and then people who are coming in to steal shit,
they're like, can't talk.
no, there are people that would come in and suddenly they'd be so surprised that a human being was like acknowledging them. They'd be like, "What?
Hi.
busy.
In which
gotta steal something.
in which aisle is your small and valuable things? About pocket sized, please.
Do you have that special belt that loosens your pants?
The thing is like all you have to do is watch people, and people, like I said, are not exactly master thieves, so they're like looking around all shady and like hiding stuff, and like, you know, when you see a 12-year-old kid checking out the refrigerator section, it's like, no, you're back there stealing stuff.
I'm going to give you one last chance at this before I just declare your entire former profession made up. You can't physically stop people as they're leaving the store, correct?
If someone went, all right, let's paint a hypothetical.
No. I can. I have to prove that they were bypassing the checkout.
You can't fucking touch them, though. You can't grab them by the scruff. That's what I'm saying. If someone walked into the store and went,
let
me finish my scenario. Someone walks into the store, goes full-blown supermarket sweep in 2.5 minutes, just like runs through the phone aisle like, wee, just like knocking shit into their giant pants, and then runs out. You can't do shit about that scenario.
I would tackle the shit out of them.
You can't. That's assault. That's assault, and you go to jail. I don't want that to happen to you, my brother.
I wouldn't do very well in prison.
I'm just saying,
but
you
here's
wouldn't
the
be able
thing.
to,
I would though.
The settlement would pay for all the shit that he was going to steal, and then you'd be back to square one.
But see, the problem is, Griffin,
you're not Batman.
I don't know why.
You're not
I don't
Batman.
know why we've been talking about this now for 20 minutes.
Wealthy.
But the problem is the fiction that you're creating is not how people shoplift.
It's reality.
No, I've never seen anyone do that. I agree that would be a solid play.
The reason people don't
are trying to heist it. People are trying to Ocean's 11 it.
Right.
And like the first person I ever had arrested was hiding it in a baby carriage.
Yeah.
Like, just pick up the thing and walk out. I do agree with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Just don't do it that way.
They're not yet. Not till this episode hits the fucking web.
God, Travis, I bet when you would catch someone stealing, like literally the second the cops are out of earshot, you would just like crank Katrina and the Waves and just dance around the store. Like,
the first time I had someone arrested, I jumped up and down in celebration so hard I hurt my ankle.
Just like Batman does. I think that's how the Killing Joke ended.
You guys want a Yahoo?
Sure, yeah.
Juice Dune's a very talented performer.
You bet.
And this is a very talented Yahoo that was sent in by the delivery man, Seth Carlson. Thank you, Seth. It's Yahoo Answers user. Skylar asks, can a ghost charge a phone? Asking because people who lived in my house claim we have a ghost here. I usually charge my phone with a wireless charger, so I get a notification when I place it on the charger. I was standing in the doorway of the room where the ghost resides, and that's in quotes, and suddenly and randomly I get a pop-up about my phone connected to the wireless charger, and then fades as it detects the charger is off. However, my phone was in my hands as I was browsing the net. Or this is a real person, by the way, and they did say browsing the net. Did a ghost's energy charge my phone as it walked by, or is it just weird technical malfunction?
Well, of the two, I think you gotta lean ghost on this one if you're applying a skeptical eye. I mean, those electronics cost a lot of money, and it seems weird that they would just malfunction.
I remember watching the movie Contact, but only kind of watching it. And there was a whole bit in there about Occam's razor, and I wasn't paying attention to it. But I think what it meant is that the ghost did charge the phone in this one. And can I say what a friendly specter that would, like, I would want that specter. I would want to, maybe not murder somebody in a terrible passion, which is how ghosts get born. But I will say, like, there have been times where I've been at, like, a music festival or at the airport and I forgot to charge my phone, where I could use a little Casper floating around my Samsung and making sure that it gets juiced up. Now, that brings up a question, though. Is it platform agnostic? Are there certain ghouls that charge Samsung devices? Are there certain geists that charge Apple devices?
I mean, I think the key here was introducing wireless charging, because ghosts are wireless, so they hear that and they're like, "Well, I can fuck with that for sure." Let me see.
Not old ghosts though. Old ghosts have sort of an They got sort of an iron lung situation where they do need to be plugged into the wall to go.
Can you imagine being
and
a
that's
ghost?
why a lot
who,
of times you'll be watching Ghost Adventures and they'll be like, oh, see that extension cord just kind of whipping around. That's an old ghost.
Can you imagine the frustration of being a ghost who, like, you have been charging someone's phone for them and then they come home and, like, Apple has changed, like, the charging outlet on the phone and you're like, oh, what? But no, I'm not compatible with lightning chargers.
Fucking Joni. What am I supposed to do now?
I'm just gonna knock over some dishes.
Stinker.
What a stinker! I'm gonna smash dishes till you get a new Samsung.
I love the Samsung devices. It's more open platform. Don't give Tim any more money, Tim Cook.
Ghosts are more compatible with the Samsung platform.
It's just the frickin' truth, people, because Tim locks it up so you can't play all your, emulators and stuff. Ghosts
can't get in it.
Ghosts can't get in it. This was definitely a good spectral activity. I don't know what else to say. I'm so convinced of it now. It wasn't a fluke. This is a dead person that got in there and helped you out with a few extra percentage points that you needed to get through the day.
It's bad enough that Tim made it waterproof, so no squish ghosts can get into it. Like all the wet ghosts that are around, they can't get into your phone at all. What if they need to get in there to help solve a crime for some well-meaning neighborhood kids? They can't get in it. What if Ghost Rider got into your phone and was like, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of pornography on here. I don't actually want to help with this anymore.
Why is the symbol for Waze a ghost? This is just a thing I've always wondered. The app Waze, the little icon is a ghost with wheels. Never understood it. Is that
it didn't used to be that way?
With
It was
a ghost in it?
No, it was a car. And they're freaking ghosts.
Did the car crash and turn into a ghost?
Another possibility.
Do cars have ghosts?
We can't even start to bust into that one, but yes, especially Teslas. All electric hybrid cars, extremely haunted. But that's how you get to drive from, San Francisco to Phoenix on one charge. You have 4 or 5 ghosts sort of pit crewing you there inside the trunk of the one.
So here's my question. I'm walking around my everyday life. Then I die.
No.
I know, but in a terrible fashion with lots of unfinished business. And I become a ghost. So my question is, does that mean that now, right now, sitting here, I have a ghost inside me, and so everyone is haunted?
Ooh, wow. And now we've gotten to it, folks. 300 and some episodes in, the big philosophical one is all of us haunted with a literal ghost inside of us, just waiting to jump out and do a scare when we die.
No,
and
right?
the answer is probably. The answer is probably. All the great theologians and philosophers throughout time agree. Descartes, the other ones agree. There's definitely a little ghost in there. And is it scary?
Is it definitely or probably? Is it probably or definitely?
Yeah, probably. That's what when on Descartes' deathbed, he was like, "Here it probably comes," and then he died, and then a ghost probably came out.
You are okay, Griffin. With all due respect, that's all nonsense and hogwash and bullshit. Ghosts are not piloting our bodies. Ghosts are created from somebody dying in a terrible passion. So you don't it's like a chemical, with eggs. Like if you have it, imagine an egg.
Okay, wait, give me a second. Let me get there.
Let me imagine egg. Hold on. Yum.
Okay, imagine an egg, okay?
Wait, hold on. Am I still imagining the first egg or am I imagining a second egg?
So this is the same egg, okay?
Yummy.
You crack the egg and crack it into a bowl, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was picturing a hard-boiled egg. Can we start over?
Yeah, start over. Go get a fresh one.
Okay.
Bring it back out. Okay.
What should I do with this? What should I do with this fucking first egg though? Because I can't just have a bunch of eggs rattling around my brain.
Egg. Your egg was fresh.
Oh, good.
And organic. So keep your egg. And Travis has got a new one.
Mine's a turtle egg. Should I have said that?
Any egg is fine. Let's say it's a chicken egg.
Any egg will do.
Okay, so crack the egg into a bowl.
Slow down.
Justin, baby turtle came out. Is this the analogy?
No, it didn't. It's a chicken egg. Just like play along with me.
Yes,
here, okay?
But you
Please.
didn't tell me to picture a
This
bowl.
isn't. Let me warn you now. This isn't that funny. So if we prolong getting to the end of it, like it's not going to be worth the payoff. So you just have to let me just talk you through this. Okay. So you
Okay,
crack an egg
okay.
into a bowl. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
And you take the shell and you throw it in the trash, right? Or you compost it. It's up to you. I don't know your setup. Did you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, let me imagine
Okay.
a trash can. Okay.
Okay. So what's in the bowl?
Egg.
Egg.
An egg, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's weird.
All right. You guys want a Yahoo?
Because if you think about it, it was an egg when it had the shell on it. You crack it into a bowl. In the bowl, you have an egg.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a shell. So which is it?
Yeah. So
And I think ghosts are kind of like that.
Okay,
I,
but hold on, Justin. You have just proven my point, which is the egg is inside the shell the whole time. And so what you're saying is these fleshy sacks in which we live are the shell, and the ghost is the human.
I'm saying it's a prison. I'm saying our bodies are prisons for ghosts.
Okay,
It's like-
because you started this saying that ghosts were not just in there piloting us around, but rather now you're saying they're trapped.
you shut down any Meet Dave jokes that we could have made, which was fucking selfish of you.
Yeah, but then I listened to my egg thing, and I was like, fuck, that's a good point.
Hey, can I do a Yahoo?
Yeah, I'd like that, Griff. Thank you.
This one was sent in by Amy. Thanks, Amy. It's Yahoo Answers user Ray who asks, how do you become the guy who controls the family dinner table?
Ooh.
Like in the show Boardwalk Empire, Nucky Thompson? Is that, I don't know if
can't
that's
be it.
a typo. I'm Nucky.
Was Nucky.
Welcome to
That
this
can't
is,
be it.
time for
I'm
me.
assuming this is on some sort of like Boardwalk Empire centric sub Yahoo, because that is the only place that program would be summoned up for polite discussion.
It's an entertainment.
Without even knowing the rest of the question. Tony Soprano should be the reference, right? Not Nucky Thompson.
It's Nucky Thompson. I'm Nucky. Thanks for enjoying the meatloaf today. Nucky, can I ask a question? No, you can't. I'm in the show Boardwalk Empire. Nucky Thompson is always the guy with the cool stories and stuff to say at big family parties. I'd love to be like that.
Huh.
How do you become the guy who controls the family dinner table?
Now, hold on, though, because the question isn't about, like, the person at the head of the table who everyone, like, looks to.
It's not a locational. It's not like based on orientation. Like, but I mean, that's got to contribute to it somewhat, right?
Well,
like
if you
it's-
want to be the story person, though, you want to be in the middle of the table. You want to be, because you want to just look slightly to your left and right to be able to see everybody.
Yeah, I love that.
Also, big hands. Bigger the better.
You think big hands
hands?
helps you be because everyone is kind of quietly, subconsciously threatened by you, or why the big hands? would
Oh, no,
help?
sorry. I meant big hand movements, not just, like, large hands.
Oh, he gesticulates. Oh, okay, I thought you were saying large physical hands, and then I was like, maybe that's why they call him Nucky Thompson because his knuckles are so ginormous.
Large hands does contribute well to large hand movements, though, because you have to do a lot less work to just like now you've moved 7 inches. You know, it's just because the hands are so big, it doesn't take much.
Does being the source of the food help you sort of seize the day here?
Like if they're eating you?
No. Well, that would certainly be a topic of like a real starter. You know what I mean? Like,
If they're like serving sushi off of you, you mean?
Oh no, I thought you were saying like we're eating Nucky's forearm today, and you would kind of have to talk to Nucky about.
Well, kind
that.
of both of those things, right? Like
kind of both.
Because if you're eating sushi and you're just way too hungry and you get into it, and you're like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry." Why didn't you say something?
When they do the sushi eat off a person's body, what's the etiquette for going for the pieces on the privacy area?
That has to be last. You can't eat them first.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
nipples. I think that's a straight. I feel like when you pick up a little hamachi off the nipple and then you find out the nipple's under there, you can plead ignorance a bit and just be like, I didn't think the nipple would be.
I would put it
there.
back. By the way, if I did that, I lived out.
You can't do
I
that.
just put the sushi.
No,
back.
if somebody saw you pick it up and put it back, the party would be over. You would be uninvited from all future nude sushi parties.
I would let people eat sushi off my body if I was fully clothed. If I was like wearing a suit, I'd put sushi on my sushi suit.
I feel like it's just whoever is the most proactive, whoever sort of starts the conversations and guides it, right? And it's less about power and strength and being naked and having sushi on your body.
But you don't have to wrestle that away from anybody.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's good at dominating conversations. It's Justin. So I'm going to show you guys. Justin's going to do a little practical example here for you. Griffin and I will have a conversation, and Justin's going to come in and nucky all over it. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Trav, did you watch the Blues game last night?
I did.
Those Coyotes are really giving them the runaround, huh?
Yeah, but they did some great scoring and shooting, and I like the way that one of them iced another one.
Yeah, I mean, Bennington's doing his best out there, but unless that defense solidifies, they're not going to be able to keep it out of their zone, you know?
Yeah, and I was amazed at how many triple dekes they got away with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those
they
are
did the
illegal
flying
now
feet, too.
in the new hockey rules because of COVID regulations.
There's the slap shot. It looks like Justin's trying to say something.
Justin, you trying to say something?
Oh, so you finally ran out of steam. See, this is the secret. You hang back. And you let everybody else burn out.
So anyways, the Blues game was great.
Stand up and you take control of the table. You've had your shot.
All the sushi fell off. Don't stand up.
Don't stand up.
Don't you talk over me. Don't you talk over. I smash a ball on your head. Roll dexterity saving throw.
I got a 17 plus 3 at 20.
Okay. You effortlessly duck out of the way.
I attack Nucky.
Oh, hell yeah. Get him. Fuck him up.
That's a 15 plus 2 is 17. Does that beat your AC?
Did you use pure silver?
Yes, of course. I'm not a noob.
Yes, I am defeated.
Okay.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't watched enough Boardwalk Empire to be really useful.
No,
here.
that's basically how it goes.
I guess there was a lot of D&D influence on that show.
There was also it felt like a little Peaky Blinders in there, Justin. Was there just a little Peaky Blinders?
I don't.
Are those two different shows?
It's like
a spin-off?
It's Boardwalk Empire and then Boardwalk Empire : Peaky Blinders.
Okay, I see. I got another way to control the dinner table, the family dinner table. So why don't you two start talking about something?
Hey, Justin, did you see that new episode of Boardwalk Empire?
No, that hasn't been on for a really long time.
No, they started making more of them.
I don't think that's actually accurate.
Yeah, Tom Welling's in it.
Hey, get this. When I was recording my brother,
Sorry, guys, I got a phone call. Yeah. No, it's me. Yeah, I can talk.
So
we're having dinner, but can you, sorry, 1 second. Can you guys please just give me a, this is really important. Can you please just give me a second? No, just don't talk. Just don't talk. Thank you. I'm back.
Thankfully, we know sign language.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
When I was recording my brother and me earlier this week, I was eating chili during it.
I fucking knew it.
And what?
I fucking knew it.
Yeah, well, this is just in the context of a bit.
Well, tell him when 2024 runs around. We'll talk about a run then.
No. I'm
okay.
Murphy.
Give my love to Dennis Kucinich. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. That was my. It's another phone call. Sorry, guys.
You're blown up again, huh? Your real phone calls.
That was when I'm going to be Dennis Kucinich's campaign manager in 2024.
Nice.
Now, do I know who that is, or is it just a name that I pulled from the void? That is my.
Is it
my
deeply
mind.
problematic?
Is he? I don't. I literally don't know. Is he alive? I don't know.
Can I show one more way to kind of dominate?
Yeah, I would love that.
So good so far. Let's
you two have the conversation.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for having my back on the chili thing earlier, Griff.
It was my pleasure. I would do anything.
Ahem. I will be turning in the coupon that you two gave me for my birthday for 1/2 hour of uninterrupted monologue by me. And I will now be completely recapping the plot of the Brendan Fraser movie Blast from the Past.
Yeah.
Ahem. You see, it all began when Christopher Walken's character feared that there was going to be a nuclear attack. So he built a bunker in his basement. That bunker, it looked a lot like a house, except underground. And there was
Why is he
raised
talking like this?
a young Brendan Fraser. And then he became old, and he was sent up to the surface.
Like, we just used our regular
where
voices,
he
but Travis is
befriended
doing his weird
Alicia Silverstone.
British affectation.
And I
again.
believe Dave Foley.
It's funny. I think if he knew the plot well enough, he'd go faster, right?
Yeah.
And then it turned out that because Brendan Fraser had been raised with 1950s and 60s ideals, everyone loved him.
Right.
A thing which is demonstrably untrue
true
in
these
today's
days.
society.
Let's do the money zone. Do you guys want a Yahoo answer from the service?
No, I just feel like I don't know if we help them or not.
Oh, cool. We're on par. This one was sent in by Joel Azose. Thank you, Joel. It's by Yahoo Answers user Anonymous. Column Chargo.
Yep.
Chargo asks, what's a cool catchphrase to say before you throw up? I've always wanted to say something cool before I vomit from drinking too much. Any suggestions?
Before, not after?
Yeah, no, it's got to be. Well, I think let's free ourselves up. Let's give ourselves a little bit more comedy rope and say it could be either one. But I think it's funnier if you say it before to almost announce it. Mm-hmm. And because everybody says something embarrassed when they throw up. Everybody has a post throw up catchphrase already.
What if you, just before you throw up, you yell, I have something to add, or I'd like to interject something, and then you throw up.
That could be fun.
It's especially good if you're getting really drunk at, an art exhibit or some kind of, poetry jam, somewhere where people are having very, elitist conversations, and you can walk up and be like, that's a very interesting point about Chaucer. I have something to add.
I think
that's a very interesting point about Chaucer. I have something to add is a really good catchphrase.
Yeah, it may be a little bit wordy. You're going to rush through it. It's coming that's very funny. I was telling you about Chaucer.
Definitely the longer build-up you could have before, the better. I think you should kind of give it a Bard-esque opening, sort of excuse me, if I could ask everyone to attend the tale. Noblemen, noble ladies, gather around and I shall delight your...
See, that's the thing. You don't know...
Ting, 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 ting. I'm sorry. If I could have everyone's attention, you're probably wondering why I've called you all here today.
You have no idea how long it's going to take. That's the thing about yard sales. You never know how long it's going to take, right? So the inverse, it could also be I also have something interesting to add about Chaucer. They're like, what are you doing? Shush. I think it's very embarrassing to do it. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's basically like a bathroom thing. And I would never do that in front of a person. So I think the best thing to do is kind of couch it and just be like, what I'm about to do is going to be a prank. And so people are like, what the fuck? And you'd be like, pranked you.
So, do you think after you puke, you can look everybody dead in the eye and just be like, just kidding?
Oh, just before you vomit, you scream, check out these special effects.
Yeah, and then you do it, and then while you're crying, because I cry every single time I throw up, I just look up everybody and I go, that was fake.
Oh,
that can be fun.
What if your catchphrase was something like, don't eat the dip, and then you threw up?
Yeah, but what if you made the dip?
Oh, no. Well, you make the dip every time, and then you go, don't eat the dip. Because then that also plants into everyone's minds who have had the dip, oh, no. And so they all feel like they're, living on a borrowed time. But then when they don't vomit, they're so relieved that they find a new lease on life.
Maybe you could go with something like, I was really close to my grandpa. I used to spend a lot of summers in his cabin, and I'll never forget his final words to me. They were, because if you did it enough times, people would eventually be like, I wonder if that's, you guys think this would happen? That might have happened. He's told that story a lot.
What if we're being a little, these are all very good, but none of them are really catchphrases.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
A catchphrase is essentially, it establishes a Pavlovian response. We have to have something so concise and mimetic that when you say it, people know what's going to happen next. So maybe just something like in a baby voice, just like, uh-oh. And if you say it just like that at a party, people are like, oh, damn, where's Jerry? Get him outside.
What about something a little bit more T-shirt, like bada bing, bada boom, give me some room, right?
Okay.
A still very, you're gonna, you cannot yarts in the middle of, because the word itself sounds like a yarts. That could you'd be like bada bing, bada boop.
What if you just yell Omar coming?
Omar coming could be fun, but it's taken and used.
Wow, not like this.
80s kids will love this one. Maybe right before you puke, you say, first find the orange flag, gets a free Casio keyboard, and then just puke everywhere. Kind of give them, or maybe just, if you want to go simpler, just physical challenge, then puke everywhere.
Yeah, because it is a physical challenge.
It is a physical challenge. This hurts me more than it hurts you.
What if you just yelled, like, hold my arms back? Because it's confusing, because most of the time you would say hair, and it would leave people wondering what you usually do with your arms when you vomit.
Sometimes my arms and back. That would be a good one. That puke you like's going to come back into style. Then just puke on everybody.
And then after you puke, you just look at them and go, damn fine. And that's fun.
That's fun, kind of cultural.
That's the thing that people don't do. The after, nobody ever, I don't think people celebrate the natural human bodily function of vomiting enough.
Yeah.
And I think that you could just like turn around and be like, what was that? Am I right? Like, or just turn around like 10 out of 10.
Could you lean into what was that as though it's never happened to you before? Like, you really didn't know that was one of the holes where that thing happened. What could that have been?
Oh, that's good because you can get the build up and the after of like, what is this feeling?
It would be amazing if it could be a payoff. Like in every conversation you're in the party before, you find a way to work it around to the fact that you don't think vomiting exists. And then when you do, it's like, oh my God, my eyes have been opened. This is astounding.
Can you believe Chuck was claiming he vomited earlier? That guy.
What is he, a Tex Avery cartoon? Come on.
Here's what I think you do. Because if it's something that's happening to you because you party a little bit too hard, and I get very nauseous when I drink, I know it's like. I think if you know you're about to go somewhere where you're about to really party arty, then you tuck a small key in between your gums and your cheek, and you put a little handcuff key in there, and then when you yarts, you let the key come out of the mouth, and you get it, and you hold it up, and you say, oh, thank God, I've got to go. And you run out of the house.
Oh, that's good.
What they don't know is you've eaten a bunch of handkerchiefs earlier. When you vomit, you just start pulling them out and then say, ta-da.
You fish yourself out of your pocket, and you say, you hold it to your ear, and you go, Susan, I found it. I'm on my way. And
or you throw up an engagement ring and then immediately get down on one knee to whoever you're next
just
to.
Whoever it
is. Whoever's closest.
Because they're going to say no because you're a big vomit boy.
But at least it looks like you staged an elaborate proposal and then you got shut down. So now you're going to get a little bit of pity, not for the vomiting, but probably also for the vomiting.
Okay, so you don't propose. Maybe you just get the ring and just like, oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, this was not supposed to go like this. I had a whole Bruno Mars song queued up and everything. Okay, this is embarrassing.
Do you guys want a Yahoo?
Yes, please. Yes.
This one, well, there's another one that's like, fine, give me a name for a thing. But I feel like we didn't really do that with the jeans because you fellas didn't really want to play along. You didn't play my game. Let's just do this one. Maybe I'll do two more. This one's from Irham Wysessa. Thank you, Irham. It's by Yahoo Answers user. They're anonymous. So I'm going to say also Joey. Joey's a very curious young man. Joey asks, what's a good name for a posh all-boys school?
Pesto pants.
Travis, God!
Salty slacks.
I fucking can't believe you guys!
Okay, a good name for a fancy boys school.
Like if you were to...
Wait, was it posh or fancy?
Posh all-boys school. If you're about to become the headmaster of... I think we can all agree that's the dream. How about Professor Xavier's School for OK Kids? And you can go and you can still get the patch. And yes, we do have a cool futuristic jet. But
how about
Just the kids are just kind of okay.
How about Lord Zachary Quillington's Institute for Refinement and Math? Also math.
Well, maths. If we're gonna get fancy on it.
Fancy.
How
yeah.
about Benedict Cumberbatch's Home for Sharp-Faced Boys?
Welcome. So glad you could join us.
Is that him?
I'm Benedict Cumberbatch. You, doughy-faced young man, how did you get in? Get this doughboy out. Round features.
I shall leave you in the competent hands of my co-teacher, Eddie Redmayne.
And then Eddie Redmayne just kind of like morphs out of him. They just sort of like cellularly divide, and then they're.
And our sister Tilda Swinton.
Yes, excellent.
Take yourself to Brendan Gleeson's school for round boys. That's where you belong. At Brendan's Institute of Ill Repute. Though fucking when that dodgeball game happened.
That's exactly what I was about to say. This fucking go-kart race. Yes.
And think of the hilarious, like, one of the sharp-faced boys gets hit by a ball deflates.
Ball deflates.
Good.
Hysterical.
That's solid.
Fucking great. We're done. No need to go further into this one.
Yep, that's great. We answered that. We helped that person. We helped someone.
Do you guys want a Yahoo?
Yeah.
This Yahoo is sent in by Zoe Kinski. Climbing that ladder. Thank you, Zoe. It's by Yahoo Answers user John Blix, who asks. This is my favorite question we've had in a very long time. I'm a big-time lawyer in the city, and yet... Let me finish. I'm a big-time lawyer in the city, and yet I'm addicted to donkey basketball. All I think about, is this okay? It started as a corporate fundraiser. We had a gym reserved, and a company provided us with the donkeys. It seemed innocent enough until game time, when everything seemed to slow down and I became entranced with the game. Every aspect of it seemed logical and right. When the final buzzer sounded, I had thrown up the game-winning shot. Buckets! My teammates rode over to me to congratulate me, and I had never received such euphoria. That night, I could not sleep. I think about it during meetings, and it is starting to interfere with my home life, and I'm even a Republican. I am thinking about getting professional help because I see no solution. I do not want to stop thinking about it, but I also do not want it to further hinder my life. Across the city, they have another charity function, and I am thinking about going even though I am not invited.
If this is not the construction of the various, winds and changes and shifting tectonic plates that create our reality, if this is not a product of that, but rather a shitty in-joke reference to like a really terrible Bradley Cooper movie he made before he was Bradley Cooper that someone got for $1.50 from the hidden treasure shelf at Dollar General, I'm going to be very...
And what would that movie be called?
Dunkey.
Dunkey.
Donkey, the basketball playing donkey.
You guys understand that it's not the donkeys. There are people housed.
Don't fucking ruin this for me.
Don't take this away from me. I want a little magic left in the world, Griffin.
No, you can find different kinds of magic. It is important for me, as your brother, that the two of you understand. No, there are human beings firmly housed upon these donks.
Go for 3, Dunkey.
Wait,
boss.
I forgot which animal we were talking about.
I can only dunk, boss. I can't dunk from 3.
You can do it, Dunkey.
Bray to
the Lord, Dunkey. It also has strong religious undertones. That's one blessed beast.
I am a big-time lawyer in the city, and I'm addicted to donkey basketball. I think,
Your Honor, if you refer to the folder of evidence I've handed you, these are just pictures of donkeys playing basketball. Oh, I must have grabbed the wrong briefcase. I need a recess.
Oh no, I'm getting too stressed out and I'm transforming into Dunkey.
basketball.
Oh no!
playing
Oh no! I ate some spicy food, and now I'm transforming into Dunkey, the basketball playing donkey.
Can we
Did somebody say, "Hey, hee-haw"?
Hee-haw. How embarrassing! There's gray bristly hair coming out of my fancy lawyer collar,
And I've got a big
so
old donkey
embarrassing.
boner.
Can we go what? Can we go one episode without referencing Turbo Teen? Is that like physically possible to keep us from talking about Turbo Teen for a single episode?
That was also in the Powerade contract.
Would this person be okay with their like incurable addiction to donkey basketball if they were not a big time lawyer? Like if they were just if they were in law school even. I mean, first of all, if you were in law school, you wouldn't have the time, I don't think, to indulge.
Well, I think what we're dealing with here, Griffin, is a matter of public image. If you're like a defense lawyer, like a family lawyer, or even like, let's say like a contract lawyer, you can be into donkey basketball. But if you're a big time lawyer in the city, you need to be in like gorilla basketball, something much higher class.
Oh, right. Silverback
Maybe
gorilla.
even human basketball.
Well,
That's
leave
where
that
one
for the judges.
That's where one human rides on another human to play basketball upon them.
But they do wear long trench coats, so it appears to just be super tall humans.
I see.
That's really weird, Travis, because I was about to suggest that you disguise yourself by going to donkey basketball games, by getting a friend to sit on your shoulders, and then wearing an extra long trench coat so people just think there's a really tall man there.
And not care about his profession or the jurisdiction
Well,
in
they
which
just
he
assume
practices.
his profession is world's tallest man.
Yeah.
So if you see someone that tall, you assume that they're scouting donkeys for human basketball. This is the next big thing, I'm telling you. Donkey players.
Guys, I just wish I knew more about basketball to make better jokes.
That's the only problem, is I already said dunk and three-pointers. So
Yeah.
that's about it.
I will say this. I express surprise that the owner of a basketball arena would allow donkeys in it. I feel like that would be a thing where they would be like, that will destroy the floors and they'll probably poop everywhere.
I'm not positive that you would definitely need to do it on, like, a regulation.
Oh, you're talking about that Dunkey street ball.
Oh, so like, and one donkey.
Donkey 2, take it to the streets.
You've forgotten your roots, donkey. You gotta go back. I can't go back. Hee-haw. I'm too big time now. After I got my contract with Nike. Hee-haw.
Yeehaw, and I signed a Powerade deal that was really disadvantageous.
Should have read the contract. Hee-haw.
Read it, hee-haw.
If only I had a big time lawyer in the city to get me out of the contract. Hee-haw.
Lawyer half of Dunkey, you forgot your roots in the big city. You gotta go back to street law. You have to go back to courts in alleys, and the judge's hair is made of torn up toilet paper.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, why would that-
Because of the wigs. I see. They've got barristers' wigs.
Oh, this is in England. I meant to say.
Don't jump right over the England setting and waste that in the sequel, because that could be the third flick right there.
That's Dunkey
true.
3. Her Majesty's Secret Dunkey.
Also, he becomes a secret agent.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, naturally.
And basketball is the front to get him into the Russian headquarters.
Listen, if you transfer an American film franchise to the UK, there's gonna be spies and shit up in it. That's a guarantee.
We found out that we've tracked down this Colombian drug lord. He's been hiding out in Wales, and he's using mules to sneak drugs across the border. And the donkey's like, that sounds like a job for me.
I'm already there.
And he's already out the door before they're tell him, like, it's metaphorical mules, but okay, donkey, do your best.
Dunktastic.
I had something I wanted to say. I've forgotten.
Was it something about Dunkey? Because it's the only thing I care about anymore.
I remember it was in the sequel, Dunkey 2, dunking it to the streets.
Uh-huh.
Can we get, now bear with me here.
Okay. Bears? Yes.
No,
Okay.
a sexy female donkey, kind of like Lola from Space Jam, who did it for a lot of people.
Shall remain nameless.
Who will not be named on this show. But can we get a sexy female donkey, and maybe she's a little bit more anthropomorphized?
Well, you
than-
need something for the fellas, because up till now, Dunkey's just been all for the ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super quick, round robin. Who voices What's her name?
Lola?
What? No, not Lola, Griffin. Can you go 5 minutes without talking about Lola? I need a name for female Dunkey.
Dunkina.
Patricia Arquette.
Dunkina is like Patricia Arquette.
Well, Dunkina's name can't be Patricia Arquette, Griffin.
You're asking for a lawsuit.
I'm so sorry. Patricia Arquette is going to voice Dunkachino because... and she's Italian. She's Italian, and we all know Patricia Arquette can do Italian. And
Oh, fuck that. Then I'm getting Isabella Rossellini
Oh,
to voice
nice.
Dunkachino.
she's everywhere right now. Everything has had Patricia Arquette in it. And where else are we going to do it, you know? As Dunkey's mom? No, that's just insulting. I think she needs to have a more central role in the film.
Could Patricia Arquette voice Dunkey's bird buddy?
And that would be...
Larry Bird.
we've lost it. I have a Yahoo. This one's sent in by Graham Roebuck. Thanks, Graham. It's from Mastermind587, who asks,
Oh, I love their questions.
why isn't there restaurants anymore are like the old Western Saloon?
Yes.
You know restaurants that are made like the old Western Saloon?
Well, not anymore.
For example, the atmosphere is very stylistic. The restaurant has pictures, wallpaper, nice fancy clock, and they have really fine-looking tables, and the piano is at the corner for the pianist. There's a nice carpet on the floor. I mean, with chain restaurant, even Olive Garden, you don't get this kind of stuff anymore.
Now,
So that's what a saloon is.
but I've watched many a cowboy movie. I've never once seen them walk into carpet ever. Even the rest of it aside.
Well, it's them some right pretty pictures you got hanging up on the wall with your wallpaper and a nice fancy clock there, Jed. I like this table. I sure could kill a man upon it if he cheated me at cards.
Where's your spittoon? Are you kidding? I have fucking carpet in here. Get the fuck out of here.
You're right. That one's on me. Now dance. Pow, pow. Oh, my God. I shot up your carpet. I feel terrible.
I'm sorry. I'll get this replaced ASAP.
Oh, boy. I bet
Why-
there's a special order, too. It's so nice.
Let's ignore the fact that this person has no idea what saloons is.
Okay.
But why aren't there restaurants anymore are like the old Western Saloon is a question that I would also like answered.
We tamed the
You
West.
know, you go into. I mean, here in Huntington, West Virginia, we got Logan's Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse. That's carrying on the tradition.
Yeah.
Right? You can throw peanuts right on the dang floor.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
It's got for one thing, there's a lot of anachronisms, right? There's air conditioning. There's probably refrigerated food and ice.
Ugh.
I like it in saloons in the movies and TV shows with cowboys in it, where they sit at the bar and they just sort of grab a bottle of warm brown stuff and give them a big cup of that. And I guess they just know what that is and like drinking it.
Nobody
That's cool.
orders in fingers anymore. Nobody says, like, give me 2 fingers of your best sipping whiskey, right?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
We
cool.
need to order like that again. You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe it has nothing to do with decor, but rather the atmosphere in general. I've never walked into a restaurant.
The spirit of the West.
Because here's the thing. First of all, I don't need a door that goes from the top of the door frame to the bottom. Only the middle third for some reason, and it needs to swing open in the middle. That's all we really need.
Hey, stop. What is up with that door? Hey, that's almost like saying, I'm going to afford a real door someday. I know there should be a door here. I put a toy door in as a fun joke for my friends.
Oh, I thought this door would be
I'm
bigger
sorry,
when I
it's
ordered
not.
it.
Guys are throwing each other through this dang thing all the time. I just wanted 2 little toy doors so I could save up enough for a good door, a real one.
It basically says that when someone walks up to it, I just need to see their face and their crotch down. That's it. I don't need to know what's on their chest. But I've never walked into, for your example, Justin, a Logan's Roadhouse and had the piano stop and everybody turn and look at me.
That should be customary. Absolutely. Do y'all think back in cowfolks days,
Yes.
they would be sitting around in a saloon with the joke door, with the spit canister with the warm brown stuff, with the fights and poker and probably smoke and probably stinky people in general. They were all probably sitting around like, gang, we can do better than this, right?
Yeah,
like, does hey guys, like, I get it. It's the Wild West and things are rough and, you know, a lot of things haven't been invented yet. And that's too bad. I can't wait for that stuff to get invented, but I'll for sure be dead before that happens. So, like, can we just be a little cleaner in here? Can we hold ourselves to a slightly nicer standard in here?
I always think about that in cowboy movies whenever a cowboy gets excited or is trying to calm everyone down and they shoot their gun up in the air, that you have to think the owner of the saloon is like, God damn it rains. Like, you just shot a goddamn hole in my ceiling.
Even if it didn't rain, we're all just trying to have a nice time, and you've just discharged a firearm.
Yeah, you shot the piano. Do you know how hard it is to get a piano in the Old West?
It's hard. They're heavy. They don't have airplanes yet, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're not gonna have air conditioning in here, so just perish that dream away. Yes. But in lieu of that, can we not just piss on the floor, right?
Yeah. And if any of you want to wear shorts, you can.
Just shorts, guys. You don't need chaps. It's hot as frick out here, okay?
Shorts and a t-shirt. That's fine. That's fine. If you guys want to dress more comfortably, and I'm looking at everybody, because some of the ladies in here got like 18 layers. Just shorts and a t-shirt, everybody. We'll all be happier and nicer.
And I don't want to name names, but scrub your nuts. It smells so bad, guys. It smells so bad. I'm in here, and I would love to have a Diet Coke. I can't. I'm going to have the warm brown stuff. That's apparently the only fluid they have back there. But when I drink this warm brown stuff I don't want, could I not smell your nuts? Can you just give them a scrub?
Chaps are like the saloon doors of pants. It says, yeah, I know I should be wearing pants, but I'm going to leave my balls out here for everyone. By the way, it was to ventilate cigar smoke and because the cowboys would carry saddlebags and they'd have to go in and out. So the fact that the doors swung bidirectionally is very practical.
That to me seems like an after-the-fact justification for dumb doors.
For bad doors that they cut too short. No, it's perfect. This is a new style from Paris.
I measured none and cut once. Hey, could you build me a new door? Ooh, it's going to be like 3 weeks till we get more wood. We're in the desert.
There's only 8 trees in America.
I could go to Home Depot in 120 years.
I'm going to wait here for 120 years till Home Depot comes up here and I'll run right over.
You always get the size of the coffins, right? Well, I measure for those.
Those are people size. Easy. It's a size 10. Fits most corpses. Some of them we got to scrunch up a little bit.
And some of them we got to put bricks in the bottom for them to stand on. It's fine.
It's funny. Funny joke.
And we take funny pictures with them because it takes 2 hours to take a single picture. And we like it that way. Now spit in that bucket that's right next to where you eat your food.
I'm not dipping chaw. Do I still have to spit in the bucket?
You do. It's customary. But you can throw your peanut shells right on the floor. Then I'll vacuum the carpet later.
Anyway, our sequel, 101 Ways to Die in the West, is coming out next fall. Hope you all come out and see it. These are just a sneak preview of some of the jokes that we're going to have.
We just fully put Peter Griffin in this one. Like, he's fully in it.
This Yahoo was sent in by Joel. Okay. Joel Davis. Joel Davis. All right, Joel Davis sent this one in. It's by Yahoo Answers user Kenneth, who asks,
"What's a frequency?"
Fuck you. Come on.
I love it. Justin, don't ever stop.
Kenneth started his account on January 9th, 2016. I think he started his account to ask this urgent question, and it is a fucking urgent one. And frankly, we are now 9 days behind the 8 ball. Kenneth asks, what should I do about this coyote my kids have been feeding?
What?
So I have 2 terrible sons. I added terrible. I added terrible, and that's a bit of editorializing on my part. Bliss Delight. But it's true. I have two terrible sons, age 11 and 9. I just learned about 2 weeks ago that they have been feeding a wild coyote that lives in the ground underneath a large flat rock in the woods near our house. Mm-hmm. He, in fact, seems quite friendly. My boys introduced me to him. Dad, this is Kyle.
He's our new dad.
My terrible boys introduced me to him. He even responds to their call and comes to get food. However, I wasn't comfortable with them interacting with him like that, and I told them they couldn't feed him or go near him anymore as soon as they showed him to me. We are having quite a cold winter in Minnesota, and in the past weeks, my terrible boys haven't been feeding him. He has begun lingering in or near our yard. He absolutely appears to be starving to death. We will see him wheezing and growling outside. Then, a couple nights ago, my terrible boys decided to leave a carton of eggs and a 2-pound bag of cheddar cheese on our porch because they want to give Kyle diarrhea forever.
They wanted him to make an omelet.
Which you can imagine he loved. He did seem to go away for a couple of days. Then yesterday...
While shitting himself.
Then yesterday, he got very aggressive with my wife, scaring her quite a bit and tearing her insulated leggings. I feel bad for the coyote. What? I feel bad for the coyote because it seems like he became reliant on the food from my terrible sons during the winter, and now he's in a situation where he didn't move to a location when he should have. But I can't have a coyote attacking my family. If I have to shoot him, I will do it. But it feels wrong, and it doesn't help that my terrible sons had given him a name, Kyle, and grown attached. What should I do? I added a lot of words to that question, and normally I try to just preserve the work as it is in its native state. But boy, when the shoe fits, wear it.
What? Can we all agree that at this point, Coyote Kyle is trying to replace Human Kenneth?
As the new, as Coyote Dad?
Yes, Coyote Dad.
New Coyote Dad.
He approached the wife the only way he knows how. He's been courting the two sons. This is like that movie, Daddy's Home, except with a coyote.
Or the movie Jack Frost, where Michael Keaton dies and becomes a snowman. Kenneth, I guess he hasn't died yet, has he? Well, he will if this coyote has his way.
I'll shoot him if he doesn't shoot me first.
It's basically exactly Octodad, except instead of an octopus, it's a coyote. And instead of hilarious adventures, he eats everybody.
He eats all of them.
And he eats them. And it takes 30 seconds. It's a very short game in which you eat your whole family.
Here's a movie idea. Okay. And it's about a coyote that wants to be the dad of a family, but there's already a dad. And this makes the coyote very sad, and it's starving to death, and the coyote is voiced by... Who's hot? Who do people, love just hearing their...
Channing Tatum?
No. The fucking... the late-night host guy, the British late-night host guy that was on that Doctor Who episode, and he was in Into the Woods.
James
Corden?
Corden.
James Corden plays Kyle, the coyote. A coyote who befriends two children, but their dick dad scares
asshole Kenneth.
Scares Kyle away, and he goes in the woods and he's starving to death. But a fucking fairy comes to him. The guardian of the forest comes to him and says, Kyle, I'll grant you one wish. And he says, I just want to be the dad of this family. And then the fairy bestows upon Kyle the power to go in and eat this dad wholesale. Just eat the dad wholesale. But it's fine because he's the villain in the story and everybody loves Kyle. And then Kyle gets to be the dad of the family.
Sold.
But you are rooting, again, I have to state this. You are rooting for Kyle. Because he's voiced by a very affable James Corden.
Coming soon from Pixar.
Dad. Coyote Ate My Dad.
Coyote ate my dad, ... But it's okay because he was an asshole.
I really wish I could have been there on the day that the other coyotes went to warmer climes, and Kyle's like, nah.
Yeah, I got a fucking pretty sweet situation.
I got it completely set up here.
Do you have cheese at your warmer locale? No, I didn't think so.
Guys, Bryce and Derek, they got me. They are my bone thugs for life.
Yeah.
They introduced me to their dad. We're tight.
Yeah. Stacks on stacks.
I want to be there at the introduction. Kyle, Kenneth, Kyle. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Please don't come around my kids anymore. What?
Crazy about these boys, but Kenneth, he left me a little cold.
1 out of 5 would not meet again.
Would not dad again.
Kenneth, you say you want me to stay away from your sons, but do you know another way for coyotes to get Dunkaroos? Do you know of another way, a method I'm unfamiliar with?
this is the twist. Asshole Kenneth, right, doesn't want the kids to be around Kyle, but he's also not there for the kids. But Coyote Kyle is going to teach asshole Kenneth how to be a better dad when he like drags him in the woods and like, I don't know, keeps him in the woods for a couple days. And he's like, I'll show you how I interact with my family, Kenneth.
And what does that entail? Like, just like killing like rabbits and like bringing them
Killing
home?
like fowl and,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
like dragging, I don't know, rabbits back for his kids. And then Kenneth is like, I've never killed a rabbit for my kids. Kyle, you're the better dad. I've got to go on, I don't know, some kind of spiritual hike for several months. Please don't eat my wife while I'm gone.
Do you think this is how that Revenant movie like started when they were like blue sky in it? Is that what the film is called?
Yes.
The Revenant.
Except I think in Revenant,
I think it's called That Revenant Movie.
That Revenant movie, and that Nosferatu did, and they would like the original idea for the flick was a dad who befriends a coyote and he learns to be a better dad, and then at the end of the movie, of course, he has to kill the coyote just because like nature, and then like it says something about like how humanity abuses nature. I'm still like working on what the imaginary pitch would be, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But then it got
nature versus eggs.
Then Leo rolled up and he's like, they are not going to give me the Oscar for this. They are not going to give me the Oscar for this.
Make it a bear.
Make it a bear.
Step one.
Step one, get rid of the talking of the bear. That's not going to do it for me. I have to
I kill the bear in scene 2. I adopt its cubs. Now I am the bear.
This is better. Fuck. Guys, why aren't we making movies?
Being a bear dad is Oscar bait. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. And being a dad named Oscar is bear bait.
Shit.
Science.
How many fucking Hearts of the Ocean do the three of us fucking manufacture every episode that we then just like toss into the furnace saying like, good joke, bye, good idea, into the furnace with you? And if we actually followed through with our fucking dreams for once, we would be the most successful entertainers in the world.
Yeah.
Coyote Dad coming to screens near you 2018.
Maybe this is the time.
Is this the one that we finally just buckle down and get it done?
Well, we have to come up with a better name than Coyote Dad. All the other stuff.
Coyote Dad the musical. Coyote Ugly.
What about, why don't we just call it Kyle? Like, if they can call a movie Carol, and it's like, what's it about? It's like, don't worry about it. I don't see why we can't just call our movie... Yeah, I don't see why we can't name our movie Kyle. And then we know at least one thing, every Kyle in the world is going to go see it. And that's what, like 300,000 people?
Finally, a movie for me.
Yeah, they will say. And then they'll show up, and it'll actually be a story about, like, being a good dad and a good human, more importantly.
And a good Kyle.
And a good... Well, yes.
He's a good human, a great Kyle.
That's the
And
tagline.
an okay coyote.
Okay Coyote, the world's premier coyote dating site. right next to
But where's all the coyotes in this bar?
Okay
They're
Coyote.
all online, chum.
Okay Coyote is the second most popular coyote website in the world, right behind Dad Yelp, which is where coyotes leave reviews of dads for other coyotes.
And also hook up. I met my wife on Dad Yelp.
Kenneth, what's wrong? You're crying in front of your computer. Yeah, I just logged on to Dad Yelp, and that coyote that our terrible sons have befriended, he has left some pretty wretched comments about me on here. I think I have to kill Kyle.
I just want everyone to know that it's just occurred to me that when I picture Kyle underneath a rock out in the woods, I'm kind of picturing that shadow wolf from Neverending Story.
Okay.
Who's like the voice of the nothing.
Yeah, sure.
That's how I'm picturing Kyle, but still more charming than Kenneth.
Yeah, fuck Kenneth for real though. I'm glad
How bad of a dad you have to be before your kids are like, here's our new dad, a coyote.
Coyote.
You'll do.
He ate mom's insulated leggings.
Yeah. He ate our mom's insulin, and he's our new dad, and we love him. What? How bad
Get
is
out,
your real
Kenneth.
dad?
I do want to just shout out to my girl Amanda on Yahoo. 17% best answers, not bad. Who says, call a zoo and ask for advice. Animal control will probably just result to violence. Pretty cool.
Haven't we?
Hi, zoo. Do you guys see any coyotes?
I've got a free coyote here for
I've got a free coyote. Like, you've captured one? Like, I guess we could open up a coyote exhibit. No, I don't have it I don't, like, have it in hand. You guys would have to send your, like, wranglers for that.
Now we're pitching a mouse hunt type movie where a hilarious, like, befuddled zookeeper shows up to help Kenneth catch Kyle, but Kyle cannot be caught. He is outsmarting them left and right while teaching the sons, I don't know, about life.
Yeah.
I don't know. But in the end, they all learn something from Kyle. Also, maybe he's magic. I don't know. We can focus group that later.
I feel like even animal control would be a bit of a stretch, right? Because he calls animal control. He's like, "Hi, Kyle the coyote. I don't know if you guys know him, but could you come kill him? What's he doing to you, sir? Well, nothing right now, but like earlier, he tore my wife's leggings and he taught my sons how to vape, and I really, I would like him to be killed, please."
Really? Is he in your house? No, he's in the woods.
No, he's
if
in the
anything, I'm in his house.
Yeah, he's in the woods like a regular coyote, but I just hate it when he comes around.
I just
Hey,
hate
animal
knowing.
control, could you come take my terrible children away? They keep luring coyotes to my house.
I hate knowing that he's out there somewhere thinking about.
Kyle is out there putting the moves on my family and my house and everything, and trying to steal my. I have a coyote who's doing identity theft to me, and he's stealing my credit cards out of the shredded receipts out of there and put them back together. This little
Kenneth, please stop calling.
Hi, is this the number for animal control? Yes, Kenneth, what is it today? I was gonna make nachos to eat during the big game, but all the fucking ched's gone. Why is that even close to being our jurisdiction? I think
it was 2 pounds.
It was 2 fucking pounds.
It was supposed to be all the cheddar I needed for the month.
There's only one animal I know that can down that much ched. Oh God, no.
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 And it all like Kaiser Soze falls into place in his mind.
Yeah.
He could just see Kyle putting all the pieces in
You
place.
see 4 paws walking out of step, and then they start like into a perfect prancing gallop, and then you pan up a little bit, and there's a big fur-lined cheesy mouth. And he's wearing sunglasses, and he goes, nachos. Cut to black.
Fade to black.
No, don't fade, cut it. Hard cut.
Star wipe.
No, not even star wipe, like nachos. Bam! A McElroy Brothers production.
With some Guy Ritchie music.
Fuck yeah, Guy Ritchie's a band. Guy in the Family Ritchies.
Rags to Richies.
We're changing everything right now. Film, music. It's all on the fucking table. The world is ours. We just have to take it. Just have to reach out and take it. Rags to Richies is actually not a great idea because we would have to convince Guy Ritchie to start a family band.
Yeah.
And I don't like the movie is perfect. The movie is Money in the Bank. Rags to Richies is going to be a tough sell.
That's going to be a tough sell.
But you do the movie to support Rags to Richies.
I guess,
Yeah,
yes.
it's sort of like, they form at the same time.
Yeah. And you're driving business to Rags to Richies.
Yeah. That's the secret to good business is funneling.
So what do we do now?
I think we should end the show.
Let's
Yeah,
end the
me
show. Yeah, that's a great place to end.